Hey, I'm Sam Heaton, and welcome to the big show here on the beautiful Ouachita River. You know, I've got a very special guest today. And I've got John Harrison. You got on the wrong shirt.
Don't ever call me John Harrison, Sam Heaton. No, he's my buddy.
Yeah, he's your partner. Why don't you put his shirt on?
Do I have his shirt on?
Yeah, Kent, John Harrison.
Do I really?
Kent Driscoll. He is the manager of the B&M Pro Staff. And, you know, B&M has a huge pro staff. Not only is it a pro staff, but our pro staff has a lot of input into our final products, how they perform, what their components are, and all that stuff. Kent, tell us a little bit more about your job.
Well, Sam, I've been over the pro staff now for about 12 years, and we've probably got 35 teams that all fish with our equipment.
Right.
And, you know, we got a pretty even mix of tournament anglers and guides. Mm-hmm. And then we got some guys that do both. Mm-hmm. And, you know, really and truly, we just want the very best fishermen out there, you know, using our products and field testing for us when we come up with new products and that kind of thing.
Right.
And I tell you, we make a pole and a reel for just about every technique of not only crappie fishing but pan fishing too. And we got a lot of signature series, like, you know, we've got your Sam Heaton series. And Caps and Coleman have got a pole, and Whitey Outlaw's got a pole. And
Roger Gant.
Yeah, Steve Dana. But, you know, we've come up with these products all based on field testing.
Right.
And we try to have a product for just about every technique of crappie or pan fishing.
You know, and the product line is so diversified, like you said. But, you know, I think that you and Jack and Jason have made a great decision on letting the pro staff have more input on your product development. I mean, those are the guys that are the best fishermen in the world, and we have got the best fishermen in the world, and they have so much knowledge.
Yeah, I tell you, there have been times that we have redesigned a pole 10 or 12 times.
Sure.
Just trying to get it right, make it perfect. And we pride ourselves on that. We try to come up with the very best product on the market. Mm-hmm. And it all comes with field testing and time on the water and having, you know, different pros, you know, use our product and just give us feedback. And,
sure.
You know, again, and we just pull all that information together and try to come up with the very, very best product on the market. So,
you know, and everybody at B&M in the front office that we deal with, from Jack Wells to Jason to Janice to Virginia, all those people are so anxious to talk to you and pull information out of you. You know, and we're so lucky because there's not a lot of that going on.
Well, a lot of that's just that good Southern hospitality. You know,
well, that's true.
B&M has been in business over 70 years, right. Based in West Point, Mississippi. And, you know, Jack Wells is just a gentleman, and everybody that works for him, they're just top-notch people. And they care, and they listen to customers, and you know, they're not scared to, you know, pick up the phone when it rings and,
sure.
and answer emails or, you know, get on social media and comment and that kind of thing. And they just got a really great customer service. So.
Right. You know, it's it's a pleasure to be associated. Of course, I've been associated with B&M since Buck Simmons was there, and you know, it's been a long time, the 80s, and I've never ever worked with another company that was any more gracious and respectful to you than B&M Pose.
Well, thank you, Sam. That's
now let's talk a little bit about
comment.
you.
Yeah, let's talk about fishing. I'm ready to talk about some fishing.
John, let's talk about you and Ken a little bit.
Well, I had a small wardrobe malfunction. I've got John's jersey on right now, and I'm actually laughing at myself. So
y'all have caught some good fish here this week.
We've had a good week, so
yeah.
We sure have.
So that and you caught most of your fish shallow or deep?
Shallow.
Well,
we're fishing shallow, but we've been in some deep water.
Yeah.
But we haven't fishing deeper than 3 feet all week.
Well, what made you do that? I mean, you know, hey, it's 100 degrees out here.
I know, and you know, we kind of try to think outside the box. Okay.
Really?
And and we try to get off in places where we can fish by ourselves and get away from the crowds and you know, we have, you know, the fish to ourselves, and we just didn't feel like a whole lot of people were going to fish shallow this week.
Right.
And so that's what we did. You know, but we caught fish most of our fish were 3 feet or less in the water column, but we fished in some 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 foot of water.
Over 10, 11.
And I can tell you there are so many bait fish in this lake that it is shocking how healthy this river system is.
Right.
And, a lot of people see gar and run from them. Well, guys, the gar are there for a reason.
Exactly.
They're eating a shad.
They're eating shad.
Okay, they're eating a shad. And the shad are all over the surface. And when you see a lot of surface activity in an area, that just tells you one thing, that there's bait fish in that area.
Sure.
And sometimes you've got to fight through the gar to catch a crappie. And we did that. We caught hundreds of gar in the past 2 days and all week long. But, we just kind of set our mindset, let's try to do something different. That's kind of our style of fishing.
Sure.
And, we've had a pretty good week.
Yeah, y'all have had a great week, and I'm anxious to see how the top 10, and y'all are in the top 10 now.
Yes, I think we're in 6th place right now.
Yeah, and so I'm anxious to see how it stacks up later on this afternoon at the weigh-in. Well, I know you are.
Well, let me tell you a secret. Those guys yesterday caught that 13-pound stringer.
Yeah.
My hat's off to them. That is a heck of a weight for this time of year on this fishery right here.
You better believe it.
I can't wait to see what they bring in today. So this is going to be a really exciting weigh-in, and man, I just can't wait to see some of these fish that come in.
I can't either. I mean, it really makes me feel good about the sport. Those guys are smart enough, and y'all are all smart enough to go out there and find those fish in these conditions. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about was, how do you think our sport has progressed in the years that you've been involved with it?
Every year crappie fishing just gets bigger and better.
Yes.
We years ago, I don't know that there was, social media wasn't here years ago, but it's just become more professional.
Right.
It's become more of a gentleman's sport, I think. That's how I like to refer to it.
Exactly.
All the people that we fish against in these tournaments are all gentlemen, man.
Yeah.
And we all like to get out here and we all like to compete. We try to beat each other's brains out on the water.
Sure.
But as soon as we get in, we're like, hey, man, did you make it in safe? Everything good?
Yeah.
Let's go grab dinner together.
Right, right.
And, most of these guys are my fishing family and friends, and there's a lot of camaraderie here, and we share information. We're very open-minded.
Open.
And, we try to help the average fisherman a lot. When they come up and they want to know, how are you catching them? What are you doing? What are you using? And, I just think that's a true testament to the crappie industry and what, all the tournament trails are about, and I know ACT is about it.
Right.
And, we just keep getting bigger and better. You're hearing more about conservation now, and that's a big deal, protecting these resources for generations and down the road. So, and the equipment's getting better. I will just tell you that. Not only are the poles and the jigs and the line and man, I tell you, the sonars now, I mean, the
unbelievable.
Yeah,
I was looking at y'all.
Humminbird, Garmin, Live Scope. I mean, Lowrance. You can't go wrong with any of this equipment out here.
Yeah.
And look around. Look at these boats out here in the parking lot.
Sure.
I mean, you're talking about some, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 boats.
$80,000
You don't have to have a boat that expensive.
Yeah.
But a lot of the crappie guys do.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, it's and y'all, you and John Harrison have always been one of my favorite teams because of your respect for other anglers and because you are gentlemen, and I always pull for you, and I'll be pulling for you today. Hey, we're going to go to a commercial break right now, but we will be back with the second segment of the live show here at Ouachita River. I forgot what I was doing. See you in a minute.
I'm going to put it.
E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
Oh, the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole nother level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
From the tackle store to your truck, to your boat on the lake, back to the ramp, and all the way home. Angle Coolers have you covered. Abernathy Cycles, an authorized powersport dealership in Union City, Tennessee. The nation's largest Polaris ATV and UTV dealership. Unbelievable selection. New model ATVs, motorcycles, scooters. Experienced staff with over-the-top service, repair, and diagnostics to keep your vehicle running at top performance. 64 years of the best quality service and the best quality products. Abernathy Cycles, proud sponsor of the American Crappie Trail.
Hey, welcome back to the live show here at the Ouachita River, and we have got some surprises at this tournament. And I have got one of my most favorite people in the whole world and one of the hardest working ladies in fishing. She is a jewel. Angie Morgan, it's always an honor to have you up here. And I want to ask you a question. What are some of the surprises that you see here at the tournament?
Oh, we're always walking into unknowns. I mean, everything from our internet dropping, which, surprise, we're back up, to like yesterday, Thatcher Waymeyer and Buster Braun just totally shocking us with over a 13-pound bag. We didn't expect that this weekend. And, coming into day two, who's going to surprise us again?
That's a good question. I don't know. It could be somebody from 12th, 13th, 14th, or somebody in the first 10.
That's right. As I call day two, it's moving day.
Yeah, it's moving day. It's moving up day.
That's
moving
right.
Up
That's right.
On the uptown.
That's right.
Not only the fishing, but you handle so many other deals with the communications, with the rooms. How do you do all that?
Organization.
Organization.
That's right. And you got to be a fast thinker.
Yeah.
You got to be on your toes at all times.
And you are a fast thinker. You solve some problems in 30 seconds that would take me a lot of concentration to serve. But we do have a good crowd of people. They're most of the time they're more than willing to help try to solve a problem.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
I think we're fortunate.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen it hands down when we go into these communities and our guys have boat and trolling motor problems and they're able to go to the local shop and get it fixed and get back out on the water to fish the tournament. I mean, that just speaks volumes for the communities we come to. And last night we hit Doe's here in Monroe for dinner and had an amazing dinner, which is good after working several hours in this 100-degree heat.
Exactly. I enjoyed that, and I think that was the biggest steak I've ever tried to devour in my life.
You're going to bring that surprise up? Sam ordered a 3-pound porterhouse last night.
But I shared it, man. I outran my punt coverage way beyond it last night at Doe's. But, it was so good. I can't believe it. How do they get it just the right temperature? But anyway, it's amazing. One of the things that I know that happens out here, and you and Matt both get these phone calls. And,
that's right.
Phone calls from, my boat's broke down. My partner's sick. All that stuff. And you're willing to take those calls and work with those people on a one-on-one basis. And we have 160 anglers out here.
And it's interesting because I feel like I know all these faces. They come up to the registration. I recognize them, which is great because I'm the one. I take the phone calls. I get them registered. I see them. I check them in. And then I get to see them in the bump tanks here, and I recognize who they are. And it's just that sense of knowing our anglers. I think that's huge.
We have a set of rules, and we're very stringent about our rules. And we don't bend them, we don't break them for anybody, but your willingness to help the one-on-one problems, I think, in the family atmosphere that you and Matt and hopefully myself have with the anglers out there, I think it's very unique, and I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we want everyone to go out there and everyone to have the chance to fish for that new Ranger boat or fish for a big check. This can be a big deal. This is a big deal in everyone out here. This is a big deal to be fishing it. And take home a check is even a bigger deal.
Sure it is. And, I know they appreciate it, and I appreciate it, and we're going to continue to do this. Next year, we're going to have a few more surprises for the fishing people out there. Right. We're going to have a Pro-Am series, and that's where we take an amateur and team them up with a pro, and they both get to fish, and they both have their own separate pile of money to fish for, pile of prizes to fish for, and I think it's going to be fantastic. But how are you going to coordinate that?
Oh, I've got it. Don't you worry about me. But you know what? That's going to be exciting next year. But right now, we've got a bunch of guys that are getting their way in to make this day exciting.
We'll wind it up. And, hey, I got to do one thing, and it's very, very important to me. Today, my wife and I have been married 18 years, and I'll tell you.
That's right. Lisa's an amazing woman to put up with you for 18 years, Sam.
She is amazing. She's the best partner, the best wife. And, if I'm ever in a bar fight again, I hope not, I want her watching my back because she's that kind of person. I love you, baby. I hope we have 38 more.
All right, we'll be
See
back.
y'all at the weigh-in.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed-cell foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with Evinrude E-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger Aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
Nearly $500,000 on the line. Oh! And it all comes down to ounces.
1076, going and Rude!
Don't miss a second of the newest and richest crappie trail in the country, the American Crappie Trail, presented by Lucas Oil. Woo! Watch Pursuit Channel, Fox Sports South and Midwest for all the action.
We're ready to go now.
The future of crappie fishing is here. The American Crappie Trail.
Love it. Living the dream, folks. Living the dream.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Haze.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor.
Rockport Rattler.
Making fish hear it at much greater distances. Just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces, in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.
The American Crappie Trail is brought to you by Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, B&M Poles, Banded Just Go, Power Pole, Angle Coolers, General Tire, Ranger Boats, Evinrude Outboards, Super Clean, Abernathy's, Rockport Rattler, Racetrack, Roadrunner, Crappie Magnet, Bobby Garland Crappie Baits, Mid-South Tackle, Pro-Built Jigs, Original Rod Socks, Driftmaster, Crappie Now Magazine, Grizzly Jig Company, Welcome to the ACT stage, Weighmaster James Bryant.
And welcome to Championship Saturday right here at the Ouachita River in beautiful Louisiana, folks. Welcome to the American Crappie Trail. I'm James Bryant, going to weigh some fish today. A little bit of housekeeping. Those of you online that are watching us live, thank you so much for your patience. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. The anglers are all stacked up. They've been waiting too, so you haven't missed a thing. The only thing you missed were a couple of guys that weighed early, and the ones in particular we want to point out is the team of Fitzgerald and Elliott, who did an early weigh-in. There are current leaders right now at 20.09. 20.09. So the number to beat right now is 20.09. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to Championship Saturday and get to our top 10. Let's start out next with boat number 52. They're our B&M Pro Staff sponsored team, our Lucas Oil team, of Jim Reedy and Barb Reedy. Yesterday they had 514. They're going to need 1495 to move on right up into the number one spot. That's right. You got 3 today? Let's find out what these 3 are. If they're 5-pounders, you're in. I don't think they are, though.
I guarantee they're not.
All right, here we go. 255 for a 2-day total of 769, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. Let's talk about it real quick.
All right, we had a good day today, really, besides catching fish. Yesterday was a little slow for us, and today was a little worse. We fished a couple of the other creeks today that we had never fished just to see if we could pick up some better fish. That was a 0. And so we went back to where we was at, and we probably went through 50 rigs, double minnow rigs, stumps and gar. Went through about 3 pounds of minnows. We'd like to thank, of course, Lucas Oil, B&M Poles, Rod Socks, Crappie Bell. What else we got there?
Go ahead.
I have to look at him.
You said Driftmaster.
Driftmaster.
All right.
And we still use vicious line.
There you go.
And go ahead.
All right.
Road Runners, and then we also Crappie Magnets picked up a new sponsor.
Cool.
They got some good, cool products. Mid-South Baits, Lake Fork, Live Baby Shad. I know there's some we're missing, but it's pretty good.
Guys, thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. Barb, good to see you as always. Take your fish there. I'll give you a ticket, and appreciate it a bunch. Thanks, guys. All right, next up, we have the Rockport Rattler team of Jason Westerberg and Jim Westerberg, boat number 76. They had 895 yesterday, 1114 to get into the hot spot today. How you doing, Jason? Jim, good deal. Got him today? Better today, he says. Let's find out what we got here, okay? You did do a lot better today. 993 for a 2-day total of 1888, just a pound underneath the lead. Not bad, though.
Yes, sir. We had a fun time. Got a lot of fish. I bet we've used probably 10 pounds of minnows in 4 days of fishing. So,
all right, so those that don't know, because they go from pounds to dozen, how many dozen are in a pound on the average size minnow?
Well, there's usually about, I guess, 80 to a pound.
Yeah, so that's a lot of fish. You went through a lot of fish. Folks, you went through a lot of fish. Got it.
We lost a lot of Rockport Rattlers and a lot of double minnow rigs this trip. So we want to thank our sponsors, Rockport Rattler, B&M Pole Company, H2O Sports and Marine, Crappie Magnet, Lake Fork, Trophy Lures. We want to thank American Crappie Trail. So it was a fun time. Hey,
right on.
It's Dad's birthday tomorrow.
Hey, happy birthday, Jim. Happy birthday, Jim, tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks a bunch. We'll see you at Grenada. Appreciate it. All right, moving on. They had 1061 yesterday. They're going to need 948 today to move into the lead. They are boat number 54, the Uptail sponsored team of Danny Rogers and Randy Harris. Welcome to Championship Saturday, Randy. How you doing? Good. How you doing? Did you guys get him today, Danny? We did fair. He said we did fair. Let's find out, guys. 7 fish today. Boy, you got close, too. 892 for a 2-day total of 1953. 1953. Good 2 days for you.
Well, I'd like to thank God, first of all, and my wife. We had to leave on her birthday to come down here, and she just lets us do a lot more fishing we probably need to do. But I'd like to thank Ron and Patsy Upchurch, with Team Uptail. They just, they're a great bunch of people, great team to be a part of.
Awesome. Did he miss anything, Randy?
I just want to thank my wife. She puts up with me, so I got to thank her for letting me do this also.
Very good. Guys, hey, congratulations on the great 2 days. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. We'll get you away and take it. Thank you. There you go. All right, moving on here on Championship Saturday, we have boat number 49, Sean Popwell and Chris Stevenson. Had 887 yesterday, need 1122 today. How you guys doing? Small Boat Matters and Garmin and Crappie Fisherman, Louisiana. How you doing? A little bummed earlier, said you fell short of a limit.
Yeah. When your plan A works, don't go to plan B.
There you go. 533, put your 2-day total there. 1420. Who'd you guys like to thank this weekend?
I'd like to thank K&M Coffee Courts and Camo out of Farmville and S&R Crappie Jigs out of Farmville too.
Awesome.
We caught all our fish off of them, so.
All right.
Did good.
And a special thanks to the Gill Reaper boat for the encouragement at the boat ramp today.
There you go. That'd be Blake Phillips.
Yes.
There you go. Guys, appreciate it a bunch. Thanks for fishing with us. We'll see you next trip, okay? Want your weighing ticket? There you go. Thanks, guys. All right, moving on next, we got boat number 60, team of Drew Scott and Philip Pounders. Had 911 yesterday. Only need 1098 to get him today. Got him, Drew?
I don't believe so.
Don't believe so. All right, let's find out. He said he gave it a good shot. Let's find out, guys.
Yesterday, though.
Feels good. You're going to do all right. Look here.
It ain't far.
1033, 2-day total of 1944. Boy, you got close, though, guys. Got close, but a great 2-day total for you.
Yeah, we didn't explore enough water this week. Wish we would have ran south some, explored some new water. But happy with what we came up with. And we'll stick in there for a paycheck anyhow.
There you go. Anybody you guys like to thank this weekend?
Our wives for letting us come out here and do this, and you guys, and West Monroe for bringing these tournaments into town. Thank y'all.
It's a great town, isn't it? Anything you want to add?
Ready for Grenada.
There you go, guys. We'll see you there. All right. Appreciate it a bunch. Got her? Yep. All right. You got menu. Do my job. Ticket and fish and everything. Awesome. All right, guys. Moving on. They had 1079 yesterday. I think you were in 11th place, weren't you? 11th place yesterday. Going to need 930 to move into the lead today. Had 1079. Let's bring up our Lucas Oil sponsor team of Kent Watson and Drew Morgan. 7 fish limit today, guys. How you doing? Good. What do you think, Digger? You got it?
Yeah, we got it.
All right. It's a little better than yesterday. Let's find out, guys. Okay. And you sure did, folks. Look at this. 1124, 2-day total of 2203. Right now, you're in the lead, guys.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful week down here. We caught tons of fish today and yesterday. We just got a little nervous yesterday afternoon. The fish were getting weak, and we quit an hour early, and we thought we was going to be closer to the top, and these guys brought in them big weights. So
weighing big fish? We're going to wait for a big fish, okay? Put it in there when you're ready, Drew. All right. 189, guys. 189. Nice fish, though. Here you go. Got him. He got the wrong one, didn't he? Yeah, that's all right. we won't pick on you now. Nice pick, though. Who'd you like to thank this weekend, Digger?
Hey, we got to thank Lucas Oil. Without them, we couldn't do this. They make some great products, and we use them daily. B&M poles, they really got abused this week down here trying to flip them gar and get them off, and the drum, the bass. I mean, they never let us down. You got to thank all the sponsors. Without that, this is the biggest show in crappie fishing, and
there you go.
It's just an amazing time.
Heck yeah! Is this league gonna hold up for you?
Oh no,
nope.
It won't hold up. Let's just hope we get to come up here and talk to you in the hot seat. That's our goal.
All right, we're gonna find out. Anything you want to add, Drew? You just want to go to the hot seat, right?
I just want to thank Kent for letting me fish with him and my mom and dad.
There you go. That's okay. Then you're glad that we're buds, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. You want to go to the hot seat later?
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. So maybe we'll see you, okay?
All
right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it a bunch. Get your ticket. You bet. Thank you. All right, moving on. We have got boat number 43, Derek Osmond and Billy Sanders. Had 1014 yesterday. Going to need 1189 to put you into the lead. You got them, guys? And you can't weigh the pumpkin. All righty. You guys ready? See what we got here. Feels like a pretty good string, guys. Did all right. And you did. 1057, a little bit short, but 2-day total of 2071. Not bad, guys.
Appreciate it.
Yep. How was it out there?
I was glad the wind blew today. We just want to thank y'all for coming up here. It's our first time to fish a tournament.
First tournament ever?
No, well,
first ACT?
Yeah.
Well, welcome aboard, guys. We sure appreciate it. We couldn't do it without you, actually. How was your experience? Everything good?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't make fun of you or nothing, did I?
No.
I'm not supposed to. That's okay. How'd you catch your fish?
Double rigs.
Double rig minnows? All right. Pretty shallow?
real shallow.
All right. You guys going to do another one with us?
Oh, yeah.
Hope to see you. Anything you'd like to add, sir?
Yeah, I want to thank the Lord and my wife.
There you go. Guys, we sure appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. Here's your weight and ticket, too. Make sure you frame that, all right? All right, next up, our Janko sponsor fishing team of Tony Shepard and Mike Shepard, boat number 61. Had 895 yesterday, need 1308 to move into the lead today, but they do have a good 7-fish limit, guys. Welcome up to stage. How you doing? Good. Good to see you. Mike, Tony? All right, here we go. 7 fish today. 847. How's that, guys?
It ain't what we wanted, but, we had a tough week. They can't all be good. But, we just never could get on the big bite. We'd find a few big fish. We caught a lot of small fish. Just wasn't our cup of tea this time.
And I'm not rubbing it in, but it's going to be unusual for me to not see you guys here in the top 10 this time. You guys are always there.
Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, you got to stumble every once in a while to appreciate the good when you do good. And, I don't know, we just couldn't get it on there. It was just out of the rhythm.
Gotcha. Let's talk about our sponsors.
All right, we'd like to thank Jinko Fishing. We'd like to thank Abernathy Marine, Bass Cat, Mercury Marine, Daiwa Reels, Mako Polarized, Prime One Camo. Hunting season's fixing to come on. Check out their camo patterns; it's pretty awesome. Just everybody that helps us out and makes it possible for us to do this.
Very good. Mike, did you miss anything?
Cornfield, crappie, rup fishing. And like you said, Abernathy Marine, there's a lot of duck hunters down this part of the country, and they run the mud motors and the boats, and check their prices out. They're very competitive. A lot of people drive a long ways to deal with them.
Oh.
And like Tony said, we just stumbled.
You guys weighing a big fish today?
Yeah.
Like to weigh one? Okay, sorry about that. I got all sidetracked. I was excited and didn't let you have a chance to do that. All right, guys, here we go. I think we're looking for 230. 178. 178, guys. You can grab that guy, hold him up. Easier for you and I to reach. All right, guys, we sure appreciate you fishing. Some of the best guys in the business. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it a bunch. Here's your weighing ticket. Tony, thank you very much. All right, moving on. Championship Saturday. We've got the Crappie Monster sponsor team of Michael Pelser and Wendell Heath. Had 10-13 yesterday. Going to need 1190 to move up into that hot spot today, guys. How you doing, Wendell?
Doing all right.
Did you get them?
No.
No? All right. Got a few. Let's find out, okay? Put these guys to scale here. It looks like we're going to do 854 for a 2-day total of 1867. Not bad, guys. You got a big fish you want to weigh? He wants to weigh a big fish. I just pass it off. You can just start talking while he's digging.
Yeah, this is a heck of a place to go fishing. We've had a heck of a week, though. We got to give EK Marines here in West Monroe a big thank you.
Take a break. Here we go. Let's check you out. 184. 184, guys. Go ahead.
Anyway, EK Marine here in West Monroe, we hit a stump, tore our trolling motor off our boat this week, and they got us one overnight and got her back on the water, so we missed most of a day of pre-fishing, but we had a good time. Thanks American Crappie Trail, Crappie Monster, thanks for the crowd, thanks for West Monroe for having us, and look forward to coming back next year. This is our first tournament. For last year was our first time fishing.
Really?
And this is a return for us. So
this is your first be back?
Yeah, this is our first be back.
All right, there you go. You're learning every time, aren't you?
Yes, sir. I got to thank my wife. This is the second year in a row that our anniversary has landed on a crappie fishing tournament. So I've got to make sure I thank her for letting me fish during our anniversary. EK Marine, if you guys have anything at all that you guys need done on a boat, go see them. They treated us exceptionally well. So, all right, thank you.
Guys, thanks so much. Appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you again. All right, moving on. Ranger and Bass Cat Pro Staff. How about that? We'll talk about who's driving who here in a little bit. Boat number 78, Philip Williams and Brian Wright had 805 yesterday. Going to need 1398 to move into lead today. How you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Did you get them?
A lot closer.
You got that?
We did real good today.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Just needed it yesterday.
So the same as yesterday? You guys did good today. Look here. 1124, 2-day total of 1929. Still a little short, but a great comeback.
Yeah, we yesterday went to his spot, and today we went to mine. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was wondering there for a minute. Was it backwards?
I'm just kidding. We were on some good fish yesterday, just couldn't get them to bite, and went to
backup plan today, and they bit for us. So
Awesome. Let's talk about our
worked out good.
sponsors.
Like to thank Abernathy Marine Bass Cat, and thank my wife for sure, because I know she's watching as well. So appreciate it.
No problem. Did we miss anything you want to add?
Not a thing. Just want to thank Matt and Angie and all of y'all for putting this on. We have a wonderful time. Have a good week.
We sure appreciate that. Here's your weigh-in ticket, and I thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. All right, moving on here on Championship Saturday, we've got boat number 37 of Philip and Janet Mixon. They went all out yesterday for big fish, had 177. Going to better themselves today with a 7-fish limit. How you guys doing? Good to see you again. It was hot, wasn't it? Let's see.
She put that umbrella up.
Put the umbrella up and made it all cool.
It flipped upside down in the lake.
Uh-oh. He said his umbrella flipped upside down. 950, 2-day total of 1127. That's a good comeback from yesterday's 177 for sure.
It sure was. We swapped rigs. We used minnow rigs instead of painted hooks.
Yeah?
They just didn't work yesterday. Them gar loved them, so we swapped over to some minnow rigs. And
gold or bronze?
We still caught a few gar, but not like yesterday. Man, we wore them gar out.
Gold or bronze?
Bronze.
Bronze hooks. All right. I had to get you because you said you went
See,
off painted
we was
hooks. So
using
yeah.
CNC rigs.
All right. Just checking.
We was using CNC rigs.
Anybody you guys like to thank?
I don't have to thank her. I got
That's
her
right.
with me. That's right. Sunflower Cafe. When y'all come to Grenada, come see us.
There you go. Now you can say thank you for being my fishing partner.
Oh, she knows that.
Okay. All right. Anything you? How about anybody you'd like to thank?
Well, the grandkids, they've been keeping up with us and making sure we were getting, some fish. They were upset yesterday. We didn't get any.
Well, I think you made a big come from behind.
We
So you
did.
proved them that you can do it.
Yes, we fished smarter today.
There you go. Guys, we sure appreciate it. Thanks, Philip. Appreciate you fishing with us. There's that one for you. Get your fish. There you go. There's your ticket. Thanks, guys. All right, next up, we have boat number 50, the B&M Pro Staff sponsor team of Daniel Porter and Jeremy Aldridge. Had 814 yesterday, 1389 moving to lead today, Dan. Did you get them?
Oh, better.
Better? All right. How you doing, Jeremy?
Good. How about you?
I won't make fun of the foot today. Here we go, guys. See if we get a little bit better on the scale today. Yes, you did. 1153, 2-day total of 1967. That's a really good string, guys. You guys got a big fish you want to weigh?
I don't.
Don't? All right. So what happened? You just found them today.
Yeah, we caught a lot of the same fish. I don't know, just maybe one or two bigger ones today, but I don't know. Yesterday our fish looked a lot like that, so.
Anything anybody would like to thank for your sponsors this weekend?
B&M Poles. Porter, what you got? The West Monroe, ACT. It's a great fishery. We fished. I come down pre-fished earlier. Fished by myself, caught more fish than, and all week we caught, our worst day was 1050. We had 2 days it was in the 12s, and yesterday we had it started Thursday. He dropped his cell phone and it went straight downhill from there.
It was the Friday 13th weekend. We all have one of those days.
We lost all our minnows at home, had to go get minnows. The aerator quit. It's just one thing after another, so we're just glad to have what we got.
Guys, we sure appreciate fishing with us. Thanks for everything. Thank you, Jeremy. Let me get your weigh-in ticket here. Oh, it got wet. Sorry. You get a wet one. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right, next up, we got Hoobies Offshore and Jenko Fishing Team of Dale Willingham and Robert McCord. Had 736 yesterday. Going to need 1467 today, guys. Did you get them? He says, no way, but a little bit short of a limit. We'll get you on the board here. 472, guys. Let's talk about it.
Good practice. We couldn't get on the fish during the tournament day. That's it. We couldn't find them. But that's fishing.
That's right.
Still had good times, good fishery. I thank my wife coming down. Hubie's Offshore Marine, Cornfield Crappie Gear, Precision Sonar, High Tech Outdoors. Robert?
I'd like to thank my wife for letting me come.
Rod Socks.
I think I'm going to have to get her back on the boat. I ain't done no good since she got off.
There you go. That man, I don't know, Dale.
Tell you.
Just saying, got to get his wife out to catch some fish now.
I don't know.
That's the only time I've ever placed with y'all. I've had a wife on the boat.
Guys, we sure appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks a bunch. Here's your weigh-in ticket. Thank you, Dale. All right, moving on. We have our Bobby Garland Pro Staff sponsor team of Kevin Rogers and Matt Beckman. Had 849 yesterday, 1354 to move you into the seat today. Did you get it?
No.
No. Matt, good to see you, buddy.
How are you?
Good. Let's see what we got here, guys. You bettered yourself, though, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what we got here. Yes, you did. How about 1134 for your 2-day total of 1983? That's a good push up from where you were, guys.
Yeah, we should have done that yesterday. I'm a hard-headed jig fisherman, so I need to thank Genco Fishing. They allowed me to create my own jig and pole. We put it on our hand all day yesterday, and we shouldn't have. So we should have used trolling poles. We screwed up. We thought we could go one jig 'em yesterday. We couldn't. Today we went trolling. So I want to thank the Honey Hole. They're one of our sponsors. They were great all week for minnows, and I'd like to thank Midwest Marine. That's where I get my bass cat, and they keep me in boats, and I am hard on boats, so I thank them.
Yeah, I want to thank Kevin for letting me fish with him. Structured Projects keeps us going, and his company, it keeps us going. And without them, then we probably wouldn't be here. So I want to thank him.
That's good, right? There you go.
So, anyways, I want to thank Matt and Angie for running this, you for conducting the weigh-in, and if you haven't fished an American Crappie Trail, come and join. It's the best on the market. It's the best there is.
Love your guys' energy, man. You guys are class acts. Thanks a bunch. Appreciate it, guys. You want your weighing ticket? There you go. Thanks, Matt. All right, next up, we got American Crappie Trail team. Shane Walker, Daryl Williams had 814 yesterday, need 1389 today. Brought me in a 7-fish limit, guys. Welcome aboard to Championship Saturday. Be a good one?
Yeah, we're a couple ounces shy.
He says he's a couple ounces shy. Let's see what we got here, guys. Not bad. You bettered yourself from yesterday. 885 for a 2-day total of 1699. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all.
Yeah, after the week I had, it's good. That Tuesday I put in my boat and dropped the trolling motor and locked it up, and turned around and the water pump went out on my boat and on my truck. So I'm just glad it's over with now.
Anybody you guys like to thank for the weekend?
Thank the good Lord, my wife, Carl's trolling motor repair, getting my trolling motor out the same day. Lubbock Marines, Miss Ann with the rod socks. She awesome product. That's about it.
You miss anything, Daryl?
Good Lord, American Armed Forces, and Wager Baits. They came on board for all your custom hand-tied baits. Look up Wager Baits.
There you go, guys. Hey, congratulations. Appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you, guys. Here's your weighing ticket. All right, moving on next, we've got Mr. Trey Underwood and Tucker Underwood. Had 926 yesterday. Mr. Tucker, you need 1277 today to move into the lead. Do you have 13 pounds?
I don't know.
Let's find out, okay? I don't know either. You can get over here with us. Let's all check this out. I lowered the stage today just for you so the camera can see you. All right, you almost got it, but not quite. 1005 for a 2-day total of 1931. You almost caught 20 pounds this weekend, guys. Congratulations.
So I'd like to say this little guy right here, he taught me a lot today. He caught he used a Kevin Rogers jig rod, caught one single poling with a jig. But starting this morning, he said, "Dad, I think we need a spider rig." And I got real nervous about that. So we tied on a lot of weights, caught lots of gar. But a big thing was this guy, he brought a 2-pounder to the surface. And, I get pretty uptight and got pretty upset. And he said, "Dad, that was a big crappie." Well, that one went back down to the bottom. And I said, "Yeah, that was a big crappie." And I looked over and he was smiling. So had a great time. My favorite tournament I ever fished. So
awesome.
I'd like to thank Pet Star Animal Care and my wife for waking us up at 3 in the morning, making coffee, and keeping our shiners cool. So had a great time. Angie, Matt, thanks so much.
Tucker, is there anything you want to add, or did Dad get it all?
Yeah.
He got it all?
And me.
And you? And you, is that your Pet Star Animal Care hat there? Shirt?
Yeah.
You like that? All right.
Yes.
So the big fish, you going to catch him next year? Because if he grows, he'll be 2.5 pounds probably, right?
Yeah.
All right. Tucker, I appreciate it a bunch. Thanks for fishing with us, man. Thank you very much. All right, coming up next, our Yamaha sponsored team of Garrett Steele. He had a 682 yesterday. I hate to say it, you need 1521 to move into the lead today, Garrett.
That's not happening.
That's not happening? All right, let's see what we got here. Got a couple to add to the mix here. Let's see what we can do. They all count for points, though, right?
That's right.
159, 2-day total of 841. Anybody like to thank for the weekend?
Yeah, and it's a great, it's a beautiful fishery. I'd never fished the river before. I was looking forward to getting here. I knew that there was a lot of different methods to choose from, and chose the spider rig over some laydowns, and really never found any really hot spots. And looking around for the first time, had to go where we caught our only 2-pounder yesterday. Caught a lot of fish. Had 4 decent ones. Went back there today. Missed 2 yesterday, being the only one on the boat. And the net happens, and again today the same thing happened, and then they just kind of turned off. So anyway, going to be back here in this area about 4 times next year, including with American Crappie Trail in August, and invite everybody to come back down here. It is a beautiful place to be for sure. Thanks for everything you guys do. Definitely want to give a shout out to Yamaha Pro Fishing, the fishing team, and Yamaha Outboards. Thanks so much. Also Zip Fire Starters, Covercraft, Valor Arms, Vexen, and Kinder's Outdoors. Also, Let America Fish. I want everybody to make sure you visit letamericafish.com. Real important for us to lead the way in our conservation efforts and the issues that are there. You can go there, sign up. It'll give you your state and federal representatives' information in the pre-typed letter. So that way we can have our voice in protecting our fisheries and and the issues around that. So.
Good stuff, Garrett.
Yeah, man.
Sure appreciate it. Thank you for fishing with us. Here's your weighing ticket. Oh, here's fish, Garrett. Yep, got him. We're doing the dance there. All right. Moving on next, we've got Stephen Sullivan and Jamie Roberson. Had 974 yesterday. Need 1229 today, guys. You get them?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe? All right, there we go. He doesn't think so, but that's the excitement I like to see. Let's see what we got here. They feel good. Let's see what we got, guys. Well, you did get up there, so get on up there. 1073 for a 2-day total of 2047. Great 2-day total, guys.
Yeah, we had a 2-pounder die yesterday, which you know, right there at the weigh-in, and that put us down to 6 fish, and that kind of hurt us,
Yeah, I hate being the guy to bear bad news, but
Yeah, you were the bad guy.
I know. Every once in a while, I get to be the bad guy behind the stage, so I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was fun. We had a great time. This is the first time we've ever fished this river, and it was great. We caught a lot of fish and learned a lot. So I want to thank my partner. Because he's great. His ideas and everything that we come up, we just work well together.
Awesome.
And
yes,
but I'm gonna let him talk about the sponsors.
All right, sponsor. There we go.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Monroe and West Monroe in this area for having us. This is unbelievable fishery. We had a blast here and can't wait to come back. And I do want to thank a few sponsors. I'd like to thank Boat Warehouse of the Mid-South and Rangers that provide us with our Ranger boat, Crappie Depot, B&M Poles, Silent Stalker, and the ACT and all of their sponsors. Just everything they do is unbelievable. Like Matt Beckman said, if you hadn't tried this and you're thinking about it at all, you definitely need to do it. It's some kind of fun. But thank y'all for having us.
We all have fun, don't we? We sure appreciate it, guys. Thanks for fishing with us. Got her? All righty. Moving on here on Championship Saturday on Ouachita River, we've got boat number 80, Brad Woody and Duke Montgomery. Had 706 yesterday. Got 7 fish. Going to bring the scale that they need 1497 to move into the lead. And
going to be a tick shy.
You're going to be a tick shy. Let's find out, all right? Let's see what we got here. You are just a tick shy, but that's okay. 920 for a 2-day total of 1626. Good 2-day total for you guys.
Yeah, we want to thank Scales and Ducktails Nightly Rentals, Real Foot Metal. We want to thank you for sitting out here in this hot weather, sweating.
You do it all day. I just get to do it for a couple hours. It's all right.
Yeah, but we can drink lots of water, take breaks, and find a shade tree and all that.
It's all good. I appreciate it.
We got one way.
Want to weigh big fish? Okay. I can do that. Let me find my bag. Get him. Here we go. To the scale we go. It is going to be 184. 184, guys. Right there. Got that, Cheryl? Yep. 184. 184. All right, guys. Here's your weighing ticket without the big fish. We'll update it for you later, okay? All right, there you go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us.
All right, thank you.
All right, next up on the ACT stage, we have Keith Sullivan and Scott Riles. Had 909 yesterday. Got a 7-fish limit today. Going to need 1294 to move into the spot today. You got them?
Absolutely not.
All right, let's find out. Let's see what we got here, guys. But you do got 7, and that counts. 878 for a 2-day total of 1787, guys. Good 2 days.
It was. We didn't get a whole lot of pre-fishing time because we had to work, and so we got 4 hours in. We just found this one spot and
ground it out.
I told you we was going to grind it, and we did. But
yep. For those who didn't watch it, registration night, you and I had a conversation, and and I got to give you hats off because I do the same thing. You find a spot, you either go big or you go home. So it's not that you didn't do well. You just focused all your attention on one good spot, and you went for it. And you got hats off to you, man. You give it a good shot.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Sometimes it doesn't work, right?
That's right.
That's fishing. Guys, anybody you guys like to thank this weekend? Did I miss it? All right, here's your weigh-in ticket. Guys, we sure appreciate fishing with us. Thank you very much. All right, next up, we've got our Parati Built Pro Staff team of Steve Parati and Stuart Baum. Had 882 yesterday. Going to need 1321 today to move in the seat, guys. How you doing, Steve? Did you say light or you got them?
Oh, no, we don't have them.
All right, he said we don't have them. But I'll tell you what you do have.
But like yesterday almost, not quite.
Pretty close. Little short, but all right. 843 for a two-day total of 1725. Not bad 2 days for you guys.
No, we had 2 or 3 spots, and they were all about the same size fish, so we just went for it. I want to thank Mr. Stewart and Miss Tiffany for putting up with me all week. I appreciate them. And Parati Built Rod Holders, Grizzly Jig, and Thumper Jigs. Thank you.
You're good. Go ahead, Stuart.
I want to thank my wife and our family for keeping the boys busy this week and letting us get out here and put in a full week's practice. And we had a good time. Just wish we could have done a little better, but hey, it's all about the points now. So
there we go. Well, I definitely see you guys in Sardis, right?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
All right, guys. Appreciate it a bunch. Thanks, Stuart. Thanks, Steve. All right, next up we have boat number 53. The team of Bob Robinson and Elizabeth Robinson had 791 yesterday. Going to need 1412 today to take the lead. And?
No, sir.
No, sir?
It's going to be close.
It's going to be, thank you. There we go. Oh, let's see what we got here. I tried to add a little bit of drama. Hey, you guys did do a lot better today. 991 for 2 day total of 1782. I know that's not where you wanted to be, but I do know you've had a conversation in the past trying to get to that national championship in Sardis, right?
That's right. Thought we had more than that. My scale's weighing heavy.
Maybe mine's light today. Who knows? Did you put your finger on the scale?
I might have been pulling on it a little bit.
All right.
I've been guilty of that before.
Who'd you guys like to thank this weekend?
B&M Poles and K9 Line and Gill Reaper Lures. I'd like to thank my wife for letting me fish with my girlfriend here.
Thank you. we know he was kidding, right?
Yes.
All right.
Kidding. We had a lot of fun. It was hot, but we had a lot of fun.
I know you'll get him later, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks a bunch. You got a big fish you want to weigh? Okay. So you got me all confused there, and you're talking about your wife and your girlfriend. I just didn't realize they were the same one. That's right. All right, here we go, guys. 132. We'll weigh that one later. You want to hold that one up? Yep, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right, next up, we have the team of Kent Braun and Renee Braun have a 7-fish limit today. It was 865 yesterday. They're going to need 1338 to move into the lead, guys. How you doing today?
Good.
Good?
Good.
All right, what do you think?
All right.
Nope. All right. Let's see what we got here, guys. You ready?
I don't have 13. But
Not 13. How about 943, guys? 943 for 2 day total of 1808. Not a bad 2 days for you.
Today was a lot better than yesterday. We stuck it out and stayed where we should have been all day yesterday. So
Gotcha.
that's about it.
Are the boys?
This breeze helped the sweat situation a little bit.
You got some family members fishing today too, right?
Yes, we do.
Where's Buster sitting?
First.
That's right. I was just
First.
checking. All right.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him today?
No, I haven't. Well, I'm going to go talk to him.
You gonna go find him right now?
I'm scared to go talk to him.
I hear you. You guys, anyone you guys like to thank for the weekend? Sorry.
Blake Phillips with Gill Reaper Lures and Missouri Goldfish Hatchery.
There we go. Did he miss anything? Nope. All right, guys, we sure appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. There you go. Here's your weigh-in ticket, Kent. There you go. All right, next up we've got boat number 68, team of Bill Thornburg and Bob Grantham. Mr. Crappie sponsored team had 877 yesterday. Gonna need 1326 today, guys. Ain't got it. Let's find out, okay?
We had one fish at 12:30. We're glad to have 7.
Gotcha. 695 today for a 2-day total of 1572. Let's talk about our sponsors, guys. Whoop, cutting out.
Mr. Crappie Rod and Reels, we use them all the time. Grenade Lake Tackle Company, Strike King, and Power Pole. We use that. It's pretty good stuff, and we enjoyed it here at Ouachita River. Man, it was something else. It was fun.
Very good. Did we miss anything, Bill?
No, we're looking for a stump to fish around today, though.
Gotcha, guys. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. Here's your weighing ticket. All right, moving on. We have boat number 73, the Ranger and Mid-South Tackle sponsor team of Robert Ward and Bill Burnett. Had 991 yesterday. Going to need 1212 today to move into the lead. Mr. Burnett, welcome to Championship Saturday. How you doing?
We're doing good.
Good. Let's find out what we got, okay? All right, here we go. Ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. How about, let's lock in there, guys. 865 for a 2-day total of 1856. 1856.
And we're still doing good.
Yes, you are. We're all still here. It's all good. Let's talk about it.
Just first off, I'd like to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and the good Lord above for letting us be here. And everything is way second after that, boys. But anyway, would like to thank all our sponsors. Of course, Ranger Boats. That's why everybody comes. You want to win a Ranger boat. And Southern Pro Tackle, Mid-South Tackle, Southern Pro Tackle. Big River Marine, a little boat shop I own in West Memphis, Arkansas. And other than that, we just had a great time, beautiful country, great people, good food, and we can't wait to come back. We're going to figure this out one of these days.
There you go. Robert, did you miss anything?
Yeah, I'd like to say big thanks to Terry Stewart. We had some trailer trouble this week, and Terry helped us out, so big thanks to Mr. Terry.
Right on, guys.
Yeah, Terry Stewart. Terry, thank you so much for loaning us that hub. First day up here, we blowed one, and he came to our rescue, and we went and got it, but he was willing to stop fishing, drive back and give it to us, and that's just kind of people we fish with here. So everybody out there, just give yourself a big hand. Terry Stewart, thank you again, buddy.
All right, thank you, Bill. Appreciate it a bunch. All right, so he led you in, so you might as well come on up. They had 837 yesterday, going to need 1366 today. They're the Ingalls Coolers B&M sponsor team of Terry and Cole Stewart, guys, with the 7-fish limit. How you doing?
Doing great.
You loaned out all your equipment. I'm good. I was just jumping away fish. You ready? All right, let's see what we got here, guys. They're going to be short on the 13 pounds, but better than yesterday. 914 for a 2-day total of 1751. 1751.
Oh, well, hey,
got
it was a little tough on us, Jamie, so we're glad we got 7 fish and all that. But look, hey, man, this American Crappie Trail, we always say it up here every time, man. Somebody wants to learn about crappie fishing, you get with this or your local clubs. Man, hey, we have a great time out here and appreciate everything y'all do. We got a few people we want to thank, but first off, I want to thank my daughter, Tara Stewart. I think she's watching on Facebook. Hey, baby girl, love you. She pre-fished with me through this hot weather, struggling. I knocked her cell phone over in the water, man. Hey, she didn't even bat an eye. She's like, Dad, don't worry about it. Let's just keep fishing. I mean, serious, you know.
Well, she knew she was going to get a free upgrade that way.
Well, she did, but hey, I mean, it was my fault, and we took care of it. But hey, thank my man Cole. He stuck it out. We had a pretty tough time, but we hung in there. Thank our sponsors, Ingle Cooler, B&M, Miss Ann with Rod Socks, Elite Optical. Thank my wife, and just appreciate everything American Crappie Trail does.
Awesome. Did he miss anything, Cole?
No, I think he's got it covered. He did good.
Right on. Guys, we sure appreciate it. Wonderful always seeing you guys on stage. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Got your fish? All right. All right, next we got boat number 69, the team of Paul Turner and Donald Glass. Got 990 yesterday. Paul, you need 1213 today.
No, we didn't. Probably about the same.
Let's see what we got, okay? All right. Well, you were right. Look at that. $975 for a 2-day total of $1965. Not a bad 2 days for you guys.
No, it wasn't bad. We lost a couple big fish today and had a place we was kind of saving, but we didn't get to fish it this morning. So we fished the river and stuck with it all day.
Any guy you'd like to thank this weekend?
Oh, yeah, thank my wife and Donna for coming hanging out with me all week in this hot heat, and we're going to get out here and let everybody weigh in.
All right. Anything you missed or you want to add?
God bless America.
There you go, buddy. Appreciate it a bunch. Thanks for fishing with us, guys. God bless America. All right, next up on the stage, we got boat number 42, the team of Bobby Nola Jr. and Bobby Nola. Had 10.05 yesterday. Need to better yourself by a couple pounds. 11.98 today. You guys got them?
No.
No? All right, let's find out, okay? All right. This is that part of the day where I start getting tired and they all start feeling real heavy, so I don't know. Good day for you guys. It's going to be 9. As soon as she calms down there a little bit. 958 for a 2-day total of 1963. Great 2 days for you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all coming and having us. We enjoyed it. This first tournament. Just thank y'all for coming.
Anybody you guys like to thank for the weekend? Besides us? You got some sponsors, friends, family?
We'll thank my wife and my mom for keeping the kids, letting us get out here.
There you go. Do you want to add to it?
Just thank my wife.
There you go, guys. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. You got your fish? All right. Thanks for fishing American Crappie Trail. All right, as we get booted up here for the next one, let's see who we got coming up. Looks like it's going to be Rick and Angela Solomon, boat number 62. They had 1050 yesterday, and they're going to need 1153 today. Got 7 fish limit. Welcome aboard, guys. How you doing?
Fantastic. We had a great time out there. I want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ, my personal Savior, and I want to thank my wife. But even though she's with me this time, usually I'm hollering out to her on the camera. You talked about the Pro-Am yesterday.
You know, hey, before we get going,
I got Pro-Am.
You got Pro? There you go.
Pro-Am.
Hey, let's get to weighing these fish.
Let's
what do you
weigh
think? We jumped the gun. We got to the first before the last, right?
That's right.
All right, 7 fish to the scale, guys. Let's see what we got here. Did all right, almost the same. 924 for a 2-day total of 1974. Rick, 1974. Great 2 days for you guys.
Wow, I'm impressed. My wife did a bang-up job. I'm so proud of her. I'm just tickled to death. I want to thank B&M Poles. I want to thank Engel Coolers, Hummingbird, Minn Kota, Southern Pro. I just thank you guys. You guys do a whale of a job, and I really, really appreciate the tournament trail. And we need to have a GAR tournament out here too.
GAR tournament? I'll be the first one to sign up. I can catch them. Angie, did you miss anything? I'm sorry, Angela.
No.
Is it Angie or Angela? What do you prefer?
It's Angie.
Angie, I got it right then.
That's right.
Appreciate you guys fishing the trail with us. Thanks. Good to see you again, Rick. Oh, got your fish? All right. All right, moving on. We have our B&M Strike Kings Pro sponsored team of Tony Hughes and Jeff Riddle. Had 977 today. Going to need 1226 today to get it. And
we're done,
better. All right, let's find out, guys. What do you say? And you did. 1147, shy of the lead, but 21-24 for a 2 days total. Great comeback, guys.
We went back to our same spot, just like we said. Yesterday we left for 2 hours, and today we were wishing we would have stayed there for the 2 hours. We'd like to thank B&M, Strike King, Rod Safe. Rod Safe has made.
Here, going for big fish here. Hang on a second. Let's weigh this big fish. All right, I'm ready for you. Good?
I don't think that's a big one.
But. All right. Be 189. 189. Did you pick it wrong? Was that the one? Nope. All right. Sorry, go ahead, Tony.
But Rod Safe is, I'm trying out a prototype right now on a new Rod Safe that'll hold 16 poles. And so far, it has done flawless for us. It is great. I'm going to go back and tell him what I think about it, and maybe he'll start making a lot of them. And then we'd also like to thank Blake Phillips. He brought us some of his new jigs. They're Gill Reaper jig heads is what they are. And we tipped them with a Strike King Joker, and most of our big fish came on that combination today. And if you hadn't tried those jig heads, you need to try them. They're pretty neat. You can put a minnow and a crappie nibble in it. So and the nibble stays on pretty good.
Awesome. Did you miss anything, Jeff?
I'd just like to thank my wife and God and y'all for putting on such a great tournament. That's about it.
Good job. Guys, we appreciate it a bunch. We'll see if that weight holds up, okay? Thank you a bunch, guys. Come on, Scott. You didn't even want to wait, did you? Scott Black, Jenko sponsored fishing team, had 782 today. Need a little over 14 to get you there. 1421, I believe, exact. But you did get 7 today, which is good. Not a bad jump. He did a lot better today. 10:04 for a 2-day total of 1786.
Well, I want to say a big thanks. A lot of people say thank the Lord, but I really mean it. He gave us all of this just to enjoy and get the fun, the fellowship with everybody. I want to thank my wife. She came along and held the camper down and kept me company, and so that was pretty awesome. I want to thank Jenko Fishing, Gamma Fishing Line. It was just a busy day. If you haven't had the privilege of fishing by yourself, you ought to try it sometime. You'll find out just how organized you really are. But it was a lot of fun. Had a good time.
Very good. Scott, we appreciate it very much. Appreciate you fishing with us. All right, Steve. We've got Steve Brown and Gerald Overstreet, boat number 9, 864 yesterday. Need 1339 today, Steve. Did it by yourself, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
You
By
get them?
myself.
Let's add to your score. What do you say?
Well, it's going to be humble, I'll tell you.
No, it isn't. 143 for a 2-day total of 1007. I'll say it once. I'll say it a million times. There's a whole bunch of people out there online wishing they were out fishing with you today.
Oh, sure. Honestly blessed to be able to do this. When you have days like this, it humbles you for sure. Wish my partner Gerald could have been here. He had to be home, take care of his family. Big shout out to Gerald and his dad, Big Gerald. I'd like to thank my sponsors, B&M Poles, Mid-South Tackle, and with Rod Socks, Ingle Coolers, and just thankful to be here.
Awesome.
All right.
Got your weighing ticket. Appreciate it a bunch, Steve. Thank you. All right, moving on next on Championship Saturday, we have the Jenko-sponsored team of boat number 17, Jason Eichelwurzel and his son Parker Eichelwurzel. Had 9:58 yesterday. Need 12:45 today to move into the lead. Got a 7-fish limit. How you doing, guys?
Oh, we better today.
Are you? Let's find out, okay? Let's take these 7 here and throw them on there and see what we got. And you did better yourself, guys. 1091 for a 2-day total of 2049. You broke the 20-pound barrier, guys.
Yes. Oh, I just need to thank the Lord of Love for blessing me to be with him as much as I am, and thank our sponsors, Jenko, Millennium, Miss Ann with Rod Socks, Matt, everybody with ACT. That's about it. I mean, we had a good time. I'm very happy to be off the bayou. We didn't tear nothing up. Good God. This place makes me a nervous wreck. But we had a great time. Thanks, Jamie.
Awesome. Did you miss anything, Parker?
No, sir.
No, sir? All right. We appreciate you guys fishing with us. Thanks a bunch. All right, moving on Championship Saturday, we have boat number 58. The team of Ronnie Rozier and Roger Easley had 931 yesterday. Going to need 1272 today, guys. Did you get them?
Nope.
Didn't? But I do see you got a 7-fish limit.
Got a 7-fish limit.
All right, let's find out what we got, okay? So we're going to add to that 931 with 682. It's going to put your 2-day total up there, 1613, guys. A great 2 days for you.
Hey, we just want to thank the ACT for the great job you do, and I want to thank my Lord for letting me be able to come and have the health to fish. But I also got to thank my wife for letting me be over here fishing and missing my 42nd anniversary. So,
man, lots of anniversaries this week. That's what happens to get a bunch of boaters out here.
And I want to thank my sponsor, my wife.
There you go. Best sponsor to have. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you very much.
We'll see y'all in Grenada, Mississippi, our home lake.
All right, he says we'll see you at Grenada at home, so we better watch out for those guys. All right, coming up next, we have our Frontier Metal sponsored team of Paul Alpers and Clint Hibden. Had a good day yesterday, 1060. Need 1143 today, Mr. Alpers. Did you get them?
I don't think we've quite got that today.
Nope.
Yeah, we had a tough morning. We had 4 big ones. You couldn't keep them hooked right off the bat this morning. So that's the way it goes. We still got some good fish, though.
Let's find out what you say.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. How you doing, Clint? I just put you right there in the back. I'm sorry about that. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Going to be, come on now. 933, guys, for a 2-day total of 1993. 1993.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody. I'll tell you what, this is an awesome fishery. We probably caught 300 fish while we was out there this week practicing. Everywhere you went, you got caught fish. But, we didn't lose a fish yesterday, but today it seemed like right there at daylight, we'd hook them and they'd just get off. I mean, 4 of them right straight in a row, and one of them was really a big one, but that's the way it goes. But I want to thank my sponsors, Charlie River Slider, Mid-South Tackle, Bobby Garland, Power Pole, Ingo Coolers, and, of course, Frontier Metal. We couldn't do it without them. Missouri Goldfish Hatchery, Hart's Barbecue Sauce. All those guys really help us out. If you haven't tried the Hart's Barbecue Sauce, get on there. And for all you local people out there listening, I'm going to have a kids fishing tournament here October the 12th for high school kids, freshmen through seniors. We're going to give away $10,900 worth of scholarships here on October 12th. You can sign up at Darbone. It's going to be at Darbone Lake now. And you can sign up Friday night up there at Darbone Lake. So be sure and get these kids out here. They had a high school tournament up there at Moon Lake today, and it was pretty neat up there watching all those boys come in. I want to thank Angie, Matt, and all of them for a great tournament trail, and we want to thank Ranger Boats. We got a good boat out there, and they got us there and back in good shape.
Did you miss anything, Clint?
Yeah, I like that Yamaha, too. It gets me there and back.
Guys, I sure appreciate you fishing with us. Oh, go ahead.
Gene's Tires. I got they were a sponsor here 2 years ago. Steve Danny called him, and he hooked us up yesterday afternoon. We lost an hour yesterday, blew a tire out going to the check-in. They put them right on there, got us going in about 30 minutes. So y'all need tires or something happens down here, go to Gene's Tires here in West Monroe. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you fishing with us. Don't forget your fish there, okay?
Oh, I got to tell this.
Oh, my gosh.
Happy birthday to my daughter. It's her birthday today.
Did you get it all?
Yeah, I got
all right, thanks, Paul. Appreciate it, guys. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 3. They are the racetrack sponsor team of Shannon Beckman and Kyler Beckman. Had 894 yesterday. Going to need 1309, my friend.
We ain't got them.
All right. You don't think so?
No.
All right, let's see what we got, guys. I'll tell you what you will have. You say you got 10? How about 1114?
Sounds good.
That better day, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
2-day total, 2008. Just a couple pounds out of the lead. That ain't bad.
Yeah.
Anybody you guys like to thank this weekend?
I want to thank all my sponsors and Jinko and Racetrack, and I want to thank my wife for taking care of everything while I'm off down here gallivanting around. And thank the good Lord, we had a good week. I mean, we made some bad decisions yesterday, and that's the way it goes,
Kyler?
I want to thank Jinko. All my fish came off of mermaid jigs and the tickle fry and the dirty milk color. And then I'm using that Signature Series rod, and without that rod, I'd have a hard time getting them fish out of that woolly stuff that they were in. Pro-built jigs, good stout jigs, worked good. Rod socks, I use them everywhere I go to travel. So that's pretty much all I got.
All right, guys, we sure appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks a bunch. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it.
Hey, can we weigh a big
Yes, you can weigh a big fish. Sure can. You broke my stride. That one right there. I can see it.
This one?
Yeah. No, you pick. I'm not. Gonna be 211. 211. That's not a bad fish. You want to hold that up there and show it to him? All righty, guys. Appreciate it a bunch, okay? All right, moving on. We've got boat number 51, team of Shannon Porter and Ronnie Turner. Had a tough day yesterday, guys. Had a bad day. All right, well, I'm glad to see you up on the stage today.
We had boat issues yesterday morning. Then we snapped a trolling motor shaft, just dead in the water. Recouped yesterday evening trying to find a trolling motor shaft, couldn't. Got another boat, tried to get it ready. The batteries wouldn't start today on it. We had battery issues. We went old school, no electronics. It is what it is.
That's right. Hey, congratulations, guys. You know, a lot of guys will pack up and go home. You guys did not weigh yesterday, so I'm not going to say you need 22 pounds of lead today, but let's get you guys on the scoring board, okay? And congratulations on making it through. You guys are winners in my book. Let's call it out there for 8:55, guys. 8:55. Great day for you. We sure appreciate it. Anybody you guys like to thank?
Yeah, I need to thank Phoenix Boats, Genco, Low Pro, Rod Racks, Black Market Tackle.
There you go. Did you miss anything?
We like to thank Black Market Tackle and ACC Crappie Sticks also as well.
There you go, guys. Hey, we sure appreciate it. Congratulations again. Way to grind it out, guys. All right, you can stay right there, Sue. You just stay right there. Coming up next, boat number 15, Dan and Sue Dannemuller had 871 yesterday. Going to need 1332 today. Sue, did you get them?
Oh, close.
Close. All right, Dan. Is she
okay.
Josh with me? Is she pulling the fisherman's line?
She did pull a fisherman's line. She stuck it out through the heat all 6 days of practice and fishing.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's see what we got here, guys. How about we add to that 871 with an 842. 2-day total of 1713, guys.
We want to thank ACT for putting on a great tournament here. It's a great fishery. It's got good fish, healthy fish. Want to thank our sponsors, Yamaha, Outboards, Maintenance Does Matter, Ranger Boat's the best boat in the industry, along with Garmin and Power Pole, B&M, you can't forget the poles, as well as Bobby Garland Baits, Driftmaster, Engel Coolers, and I can't forget Ann with Rod Socks. Ann's here somewhere. So we want to thank all of our other sponsors, and thank you, Jamie.
Yep,
we
no
appreciate
problem.
it very much.
I appreciate it. Always visiting with you guys. Thanks for fishing with us. Thanks, Sue. Appreciate it. I know you get the bag. I go for the hand. I always do that. I'm sorry. Thanks, guys. All right, next up, we've got Mike and Deborah Gore. They had 426 yesterday. Got a 7-fish limit today, though, guys. Come on up and see us. Welcome to Championship Saturday. Good to see you guys. Was it better today?
Yeah, until our big fish died.
Hey, Mike. Oh, said some fish died. That was yesterday, though, right? Everything. All right. Let's get you scored up here. What do you say? I'm going to step right in between you here. 728 for 2-day total of 1154, guys. 1154. Who wants to say thank you?
Thank you.
Well, let's do it again.
I want to say thank you to my national sponsor, my wife, and we had a great time.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I want to thank you and Cheryl and Angie and Matt, and we miss Dylan.
I did too. You know, he always does all the work putting up the stuff and everything, and he's gone. I think he's at school. Dylan, if you're watching, do your homework. Anyway, guys, we got it all?
And hey, PJ and Parker and Caleb and Camden.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate you fishing with us. Mike, you need your ticket? Mike Gore. There you go. Thank you. All right, next up, we have boat number 6. They are the team of Jeremy Bowen and Jeremy Sims. They got a 7-fish limit today. Had a rough start yesterday, 525. Going to need 1678 today. Is moving to lead. Got to watch that last step. She's a doozy.
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
Pretty tough? Let's see what we got today. That's what always happens to me. I got to practice. I think I need to practice less and not pre-fish at all.
Yeah, that ain't no joke.
553 is going to be your 2-day total there. 2-day total. Oh, there went my screen. I don't know what your 2-day total was, but I got your weight called, so that's good there. I'll get here in just a second, okay?
All right.
Who'd you like to thank for your weekend?
My wife.
You're my wife. Let me get.
She's 4 months pregnant, and she's been putting up with me getting up at 3 and 4 in the morning. So.
All right, so just clear it up here. 525 day 1, 553 day 2, 1078 2-day total. They just clicked. They were so fast I didn't even get it.
Yeah. Just my wife. That's pretty much it.
You miss anything?
I'd like to thank my legs for supporting me every step of the way.
You say it every time. Guys, we appreciate it a bunch to get your fish there. Thank you now. All right, next up, we have the Crappie Magnet Pro Staff Team, B&M Pro Staff Team of John Godwin and Terry Richards. Had 921 yesterday. Going to need 1282 to bring it in, Terry. What do you think, John? Did you get them?
Gonna be close.
Going to be close? Let's find out, guys. You were holding off yesterday, weren't you? Let's see what we got here, my friend. How about 998? You better yourself for a 2-day total of 1919, guys. Excellent, excellent.
Man, what a fishery. I want to thank y'all for coming to my hometown and showcasing this river. It's so fertile. I mean, there's shad everywhere out there, and the fish is great. I want to thank my sponsors, B&M Poles, Miss Ann with Rod Socks, Fin Commander, Real Tree, Mossback Fish Habitats, and Hummingbird Minn Kota. Yeah. And then I just partnered with Stealth Boats, and they're coming out with a crappie boat, the Stealth 210. So if y'all are anybody interested in an aluminum boat, that's the one to get right there. It's got a bunch of room in it, but it's been a good day.
Awesome. Terry, did he miss? What did he miss?
He didn't miss anything but mine.
There you go. Go for it. You're all good.
I'd like to thank my wife and kids. They let me fish all over the country. I fished tournaments all over. I'd like to thank Renewable Fuels Association, American Ethanol, HH Rods and Reels, Honey Hole Tackle, Driftmaster, Rod Socks, Muddy Water Baits, Crappie Monster, and Power Pole. I mean, we had an awesome time. It was fun. We caught a bunch of fish. We laughed all day. Of course, I'm with John, so you're going to laugh all day. But it was a good tournament. We enjoyed it.
Awesome. We sure appreciate you fishing with us, Terry. Thank you much. John, good to see you as always. Appreciate it. Don't forget your fish there. Thank you now. All right, moving on. Championship Saturday. We got boat 28, team of Aaron Knight and Ronnie Blease. Had 9:07 yesterday. Going to need 12:96 to move into the lead today, guys. Did you get him?
No, sir, not today.
Nope. Is he lying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you might have him. All right, let's see here. You're not a liar. I didn't say it that way. I was just kidding. All right, guys, how about we go 8:15 for a two-day total of 17:22. Good 2 days for you guys.
We'll take it. I just want to thank the good Lord, ACT, for another great tournament. This is a great fishery, and I should have put my wife first, or second. The good Lord first. I thank my wife also. We had a great time. Tough fishing, but we're gonna get ready for the next one.
There you go. Sorry, I didn't cut you off short. Did he miss anything?
No, sir.
No?
No. Well, we'll see y'all in Grenada, though.
Awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for fishing with us. Thank you very much. Here's your weigh-in ticket. There you go. Got him. All right. Thank you. All right. Next up, we've got the Crappie Psychic of Tim Hebert and Andre Smith. 9:19 yesterday. Got 7 fish again today. Need 12:84 to move on up the top. What do you think, guys?
Couldn't get on the big ones.
All right. Let's find out, okay? I guess I'm going to start doing it, and then we'll talk about it. You're taking all the drama away from me there. Is it going to be close? No. 9:13, two-day total of 18:32, guys. Not a bad weekend for you.
No, pre-fishing, we found some pretty good fish, and for some reason on the tournament days, they come up, look at the bait, and swim away. We were one pole and caught a lot of fish, just couldn't get the big ones to bite. Like to thank Crappie Sidekick, Ranger Boats, Denali Rods, and everybody out here for coming. Thank the ACT. Y'all have a good one.
Miss anything, Tim?
He got it all.
Got it all? Guys, we sure appreciate you fishing with. Thank you very much. There's your fish. I got your weigh-in ticket. We'll see you guys at the next one, all right? All right, next up, we've got Mr. Chris Bouchard. Had 10:57. Whacking them by yourself, buddy. Today, another 7. Are they good ones?
No.
Nope. So I'm not going to say this is not going to be the 11-pound string. Is Just take that one.
This is broke.
No, I ain't broke. I got it turned off. Here.
Oh. Well, then it's broke. No, it's nowhere near that.
There we go. You're right. I'm sorry. 5:15 for a two-day total of 15:72.
Yes, sir. Made a wrong decision. Went to Pemberton. But anyway, it's all good. I'd like to thank Jinko, American Crappie Trail, Haybo, Orca Coolers, Power Pole, and Ouachita Electricity for the air conditioner that I'm about to go set my fat butt in.
Chris, we appreciate it. Here's your weigh-in ticket. Thanks for fishing with us. All right, moving on next. We've got the team of boat number 20, Troy Garrett and Steve Marquis. Had 8:08 yesterday. Need 13:95 today, guys. No, sir. Let's add the 7 fish to your previous 7. See what you got here. How about you did better today? 9:10 for a two-day total of 17:18, guys. 17:18.
All right, appreciate it. Oh man,
I'll help you out.
It's just tough.
Who'd you guys like to thank this weekend?
I like the American Crappie Trail, and that's about it. And we'll see y'all in Grenada, and had a good time.
You're tired, aren't you?
I'm tired, ready to go.
I got you. Did you miss anything?
No, we'll see y'all in Grenada.
All right, guys, we sure appreciate it. Here's your fish. You want your weigh-in ticket? There you go. Thank you very much. All right, coming up next, he fished solo today. Yesterday, he had 7 fish. He got another 7 today. Sunbelt Reynolds team, Matt Gregory, had 8:05 yesterday. You got 14 pounds today?
No.
Nope, that's what you need, though, 13.98. Let's find out what you got, okay? Let's see here. But did you have a good time? You can say no, that's okay. 696 for a two-day total of 1501. 1501. Good 2 days when you're doing it by yourself, right?
I had one day to try to figure this place out, and that did not happen, obviously.
Yeah, that's what happens. Anybody you guys like to thank for the weekend?
American Crappie Trail, Sunbelt Rentals, Jinko, and Bass Boat Technologies.
You got it, bud. It was
Thanks.
a pleasure to see you again.
Yep.
Way to go. Appreciate you fishing us. Here's your weigh-in ticket. I'll see you at Grenada, okay? All right, next up, we've got a 7-fish limit for boat number 14, the team of Jason Clements and Austin Clements. Had 9:45 yesterday. Need 12:58 today, guys. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Feels like morning. We just never stop, do we?
No.
Did you get them?
No.
All right, let's see what we got, okay? Go to the scale here. Looks like we're going to be at 727 for a 2-day total of 1672, guys. 1672. Good weekend for you.
It was all right. I mean, it was a hard week, you know. I mean, fishing was great. Fishing was awesome. Caught a lot of fish. You know, we just couldn't find our fish again, you know, today. So
right.
We struggled today, but that's why they call it fishing, huh?
That's right. Anybody you guys like to thank this weekend?
Yeah, Haybo, Crappie Monster, Ozark Rods, Vicious Fishing Line, and my family and y'all for letting us come out and enjoy everything.
Right on. Did he miss anything?
No, he didn't miss anything. I'd like to thank my fiance for letting me come out here and fish with y'all, and she ain't bickering about it.
Take her to dinner when you get home, all right?
Probably.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Well, you guys fish, I'll give you a weigh-in ticket. Thanks for fishing with us, guys. Appreciate it. All right, next up, we got a B&M Pro staff team of Jimmy Laswell and Jonathan Brumley. Had 919 yesterday. Going to need 1284, guys. 1284. Did you get them?
Yeah, we did a little bit better.
Did you do better? Let's see what we got, guys. That's the one time I can say I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, no doubt. You did. 1059 for a 2-day total of 1978. Great 2 days for you, Jimmy. He's reaching right in for a big fish, isn't he? Yeah. Did you catch him? All right, you going to pick him out there and get him weighed? Is that the one? All right, here we go, guys. 160. All right, they're right on the money then, aren't we? All right, guys, here you go. Here's your weigh-in ticket. Anybody you guys like to thank before I boot you off the stage?
B&M Poles, Southern Pro Tackle, RB Car Company, Jeremy Madley, Crappie Monster. He helped us out quite a bit, and that should be about it.
All right, did you miss anything?
My mom and dad and Big Diddy Bates.
There you go, guys.
Yep.
Appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. All right, we're getting closer to that top 10. We're going to move on here to boat number 30. Steve Loden and John Bashirs had 1063 yesterday. Getting a little bit tighter. You're going to need 1140 today, guys, to move into the lead. Did you get that 11 pounds?
No.
No? All right. Are you agreeing?
Yeah, no, we ain't got it. We ain't got it.
All right, let's find out, okay? Let's see what we do have. Feels like you had a pretty good string today, though.
Better than I thought. Way better.
999 for a 2-day total of 2062. You did break 20-pound berry, though, right?
Awesome. We said if we could get 20 when we come down here, we'd take it.
There you go.
We did good on that.
Way to go. Sorry.
You catch me off
I know.
Jamie's always messing with people.
I try not to mess. Let's start out. Okay, so you went for a 20-pound goal. You got it. Now, who would you like to thank for making that 20-pound dream a reality here at Ouachita?
I'm gonna thank a couple people, and a lot of people will be shocked about one of them. But first off, I'd like to thank Denali Rod for making an awesome rod. We never had trouble with a guard, handled it, and fought them off. The second off, the Jinko net came in real handy today, and it's light. Steve could use it, and you know it done a great job. I want to thank Matt, Angie, Jamie, everybody with ACT. This is a class act and probably the best show in fishing history, and I enjoy being a part of it.
We sure appreciate it. Did he miss anything?
Yeah, I want to thank my wife who does more for me than anyone can imagine. Thank you, Joy.
Sucking up. Is that what he said?
He's sucking up.
Well, guys, I appreciate the kind words, and we thank you very much. Here's your weigh-in ticket. Congratulations on a great 2 days. We sure appreciate it. I don't know. Okay. Well, right now, I don't know. I'll look it up here in a little bit. All right. All right, next up, we've got the B&M Pro Staff team and Crappie Monster Pro Staff team of Jeremy Mattingly and Kevin McCarley. Had 894 yesterday. Got a 7-fish limit today. Did you get them, guys?
Oh, yeah.
No? 7 fish. Let's see what we got here. You're going to need 13 and some change. 1309 to move you into the lead. No problem. No, you did a little better than that. 644 for a 2-day total of 1538. 1538. You zigged instead of zagged, Jeremy.
We zigged instead of zagged and done a whole lot of snagging up. But I can tell you right now, if anybody wants a true fishing experience, right here's where to get it. The fish are healthy. You can catch any species of fish you ever thought about wanting to. And we seen one heck of a gator downriver too. It's just a great place to be. Lots of fish. All the fish are healthy. And you can catch about anything you want to in this river.
Gotcha.
Well, I just want to thank Ann with Rod Socks. It's a great fishery here. My first time fishing Louisiana. I'm looking forward to going to Grenada, getting a chance to fish there. I also want to thank Charlie Brewer, Slider Baits, High Tech Stuff, and Jeremy with Crappie Monster.
Right on. Did we miss anything? Real quick, true or false, all right? Very G-rated here. Very G-rated. But I heard a story.
All right.
I heard a
I
story
knew
that
this
you
was coming.
you were running
I
for the
knew
net.
it.
You were running for the net. He caught a fish, ran for the net, and your pants fell down. True or false?
It's true, baby.
All right. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's all.
Gotta do what you do to get the fish.
All right. All right. That's right. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for fishing with us. All right, coming up next, we've got the Mid-State sponsor team and the Martin Metal team of Brian McGee and Travis Bullock. Had 7:57 yesterday. You're going to need 14:46 today to move into the lead. Got them?
Oh, yeah, easy.
I'm pretty excited about it. You never know. 2-pound average is like reach over here and surprise us all. Let's see what we got here, guys. How about 7:56? You guys almost knocked a twin. 15-13 for your 2-day total. And how was it, my friend?
Oh, we had fun. Caught a lot of fish. We just got on too late. We changed up today and just went fishing. Didn't worry about as much, and we found some big ones right at the end. But that's the way fishing goes. Our big ones didn't eat yesterday for us that we found earlier in the week. But anyway, we'll be back. Hopefully do a lot better next time. Of course, my wife, she'll let me come back. I want to thank her for letting me fish all the time. And I think she's ready for me to go back so we can go out and get my daughter in California.
There you go. Travis, I cut you off. Anybody you'd like to thank there? That's all the talking you get.
Yeah, I want to thank Mid-State Seed, Ozark Rods, Rockport Rattler, Rod Socks, Martin Metal. Without them, it wouldn't be possible for us to travel and do all this. And we had to knock a little rust off. This is the first time we fished together, and and I hadn't fished much this year at all. So
the rust was his.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A little bit of both. All right. I got to pick on you. That's
I
the way it
lost
goes.
3 big ones, so I'll take it. So
we'll talk about that another time about him losing fish. All right. Okay. Anything else, guys?
I gotta do it.
All right, guys. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks a bunch. Thank you very much, Brian. All right, guys. Guess what? That's the conclusion of our weigh-in. So we're going to have our top 10 coming here in just a second. A little reminder, we've got Kent Watson and Drew Morgan to be our current leaders at 22:03. So we're going to take just a quick break. We're going to bring up more Kent Watson and Drew Morgan, get the hot seat going. Top 10's right around the corner. Folks, stick around. We'll be right back.
B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world. Whether you're jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole. 3rd-generation family company with over 70 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Poles, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. B&M Poles, official pole of the American Crappie Trail.
The outboards that are changing everything. Easy to own and fun to drive. The Evinrude E-Tech G2, now from 150 to 300 horsepower.
And it was just so easy to drive, not having to worry about the trim. I could just gas it and go, and that's where I fell in love with the engine.
I could drive my boat literally with one finger.
In terms of just convenience, easy for me, the G2 is perfect.
I wanted something my wife could drive with ease.
I love my G2.
For details, visit evinrude.com.
Lucas Oil Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Outboard Engine Oil.
And we're back here on the Ouachita River, right here in beautiful Louisiana. American Crappie Trail Championship Saturday. I almost said Sunday, didn't I? Jeez. I wish it was Sunday. 22:03 for our current leaders, the Lucas Oil sponsor team of Kent Watson, Drew Morgan. Drew said, I wanted to be in the hot seat. Here you are, guys.
Yeah, I told him that's not a good place to be. It means you didn't do good enough on the first day, but we've had a great week. We got the weight we was planning on having. These guys just did way better than what we expected.
You guys going to stay here long?
No, we won't be here real long. I hope we get to stay a couple places, but
we won't be here at the end. I can guarantee you that.
We're going to find out. What do you think, Drew? What's it feel like to be here in the hot seat?
I'm just excited to get this thing going.
All right, let's get it going, guys. You guys all ready to get it going? All right, let's find out. Then 10th place yesterday, that was 1084. It was a team of Heath Rogers and Lance Bilberry. They're going to need 1119 today to move into the lead. Got 7 fish limit today. Hey, welcome to Championship Saturday, guys. How you doing?
Thanks, sir.
All right, you guys ready to find out what we got going on here?
Yes, sir.
All right. 1119, guys. Let's find out. Boy, she was close. 1103, just a touch short, guys. 2187. Awesome 2-day total for you guys.
We just thank y'all for coming out and putting on a good tournament, and we'd like to thank our wives and everybody for supporting us. So it's nice to be right here at home and fish.
How was your experience of this weekend on Ouachita?
It was warm, but we had a good time. We didn't catch a whole lot of fish, but we caught some good fish. So we had a boat come in on us this morning. I want to thank them for being respectful. They know who they are and stayed out of the way, and we appreciate them. So.
Very good. Did he miss anything, sir?
No, you got it all.
Hey, well, guys, congratulations on a great top 10. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you. There you go now. Here's your weighing ticket. There you go. All right, well, you said a couple. There's one.
Yeah, there's one. If we can get a couple more, that'd be good.
What do you think, buddy?
There's 9 more.
Let's move. Okay, so 9 more. Let's move to 9th place, see what we had here. They are the B&M sponsored General Tire Pro Staff team of Whitey Outlaw and Matthew Outlaw. They had 1085 yesterday. They're going to need 1118 today to move into the lead, and they do have a 7 fish limit. Guys, how you doing? Welcome to Championship Saturday. You ready to go?
Well, I've been ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it, guys. All right, let's see what we got here. 7 to the scale we go. And we're going to be a hair short, guys. 966 for a 2-day total of 2051. 2051 today. Great 2-day total for you, though.
That's the story of my life. It's always been a little short.
Well, let's talk about it. Not being short on the day, but, that's...
Well, this is a wonderful place to fish, man. You can't beat for the amount of fish you catch, the size you catch, and, the quality. And the people around this town has always been a lot of help to us. They're nice people and all. But he come down and pre-fish. I flew in on the airplane and kind of sat in the back of the boat like the village idiot and done what I do, mount up, and rig lines and dip fish and do as I'm told. But, we want to thank y'all for coming because y'all putting together the greatest show on earth so far as we're concerned.
We appreciate that.
Yep. And, B&M's one of our main deals, and, Rockport Rattler, we use them out. We fish shallow all day, yesterday and today, I'm talking real super shallow. And, we had another team right beside us that started there this morning. They done a lot better than we did. They were waxing them tough. I mean, they about had. I wanted some medication. I wanted some Morgan's tranquilizers because I'm gonna tell you it was unnerving. They were catching 3 and 4 and 5 to our 1, and you ever felt like your line was poison? It was poison this morning. It was bad.
Gotcha.
But we just want to thank General Tire for taking care of us on the road and stuff, and everything that y'all do, and everything in the town for having us here. Because I'm gonna tell you, without the town being behind us, we wouldn't be here. I just want to thank everybody for what they've done.
Awesome. Anything you'd like to add, Matt?
Just thank American Crappie Trail. I mean, it's been a fun week. A place you can come and catch literally over 100 fish a day. This has been awesome.
Awesome. Guys, we sure appreciate it. Congratulations on a great top 10. Appreciate it. Here's your weighing ticket, Whitey. Thank you. All right, so you made it past your goal, guys. You feeling pretty good now?
Yeah, but look who we got coming up next.
I know we've got several winners here that are coming up behind you. This guy's the one of few boats here at the American Crappie Trail. They had 1092 yesterday. They're going to need 1111 to take you out of your seat.
Well, I don't know, man. We'll be good if we're still here.
What do you think? You ready to try it?
I think it'll be close.
Let's give it a test run. What do you say? Let's bring up Ronnie Cap, Steve Coleman, Super Clean sponsor team, B&M Pro Staff sponsor team. Got a 7 fish limit, guys. Welcome to Championship Saturday. How you doing?
Had a ball.
Had a ball. Rock and roll, Steve, right?
Right.
All right, so we're going to need 1111, guys. You ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
You got it?
I doubt it.
He doubts it. And you're right. 1049, guys. 2-day total of 2141. You didn't get there, buddy.
We had way more fun than the scale shows. I promise you that, buddy. No, I every time we get to come south, for sure it's some southern hospitality at its best down here in Monroe, West Monroe. Had a ball. Even made some friends for life today, no doubt. I got to say hi to Amanda, one of our fishing cheerleaders out there today. We was fishing near some docks, which we never do, but we decided to do something a little different on this go around, and we fished docks for 2 days pretty much, and caught quite a few fish. We killed quite a few fish. Killed a big old fish today that we needed. We give it to her, by the way. But anyway, we taught her how to fish, and I'm pretty sure she's going to fish a tournament next year. So got that out of the way. But hi, Amanda, if you're looking in. She's a good luck charm, by the way, too. Anyway, Super Clean, without a doubt, put us here, and so glad to represent. If you hadn't ever tried Super Clean, I don't think that if there's any dirt or grease you can't get off with that, I'd be surprised. Anyway, give it a shot, but we sure appreciate their support and think a lot about their product. But B&M poles, we've done minnow rigging, and we also fish straight jigs combo today, both during the day off and on, but caught fish every way we fished. Caught a lot of fish. We just didn't catch the right ones. But anyway, had a ball. I'm going to let Steve talk a little bit, and can't wait to come back next year. See if we can't find a few bigger ones.
There you go.
Well, Ronnie, he's pretty well covered most of it, but what he was talking about today fishing those docks, you take that B&M pole, and we was fishing a 2-inch crack between a boathouse and a dock. You know how hard it is to get big fish out of a 2-inch crack? Let me tell you something. I'll tell you a secret. If you ever get his head turned up, he'll run out of it.
But you got to get his head turned up
You
first.
gotta get his head turned out of it, yeah. So.
All right,
anyway,
that's a tip for you guys.
We had fun. We had a blast. I mean, it was something else.
Guys, we sure appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to have you guys on the stage. Congratulations on the great top 10. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Cruising right along.
Well, we made it by that. We get through a few more, I'll be in good shape.
Starts counting money then, don't you, Drew?
Yeah.
Are you
Every
doing it
person that
yet?
goes by is more
What
money.
place are you in right now?
I don't know.
Not me either. All right, let's find out what we got next. We've got boat number 31. They had 1126 yesterday. Sorry, had 1126 yesterday. They're going to need 1077 today. They got a 7-fish limit. Let's bring them on up. Patrick, Tim. 7 big ones, right?
I hope.
You hope?
I wish.
All right, let's find out, guys. You ready? Going to need 1077. Here we go. And you're going to be short, guys. 1025 for a 2-day total of 2151. 5,200s off the lead, guys. But congratulations on a great 2 days for you. How was it?
Oh, it was pretty good. You know, we enjoyed it. I'd like to thank Angie and Matt for putting this thing on. I'd like to thank God.
Get up there real close to you. I'm sorry.
I'd like to thank God for sure, and you know, our wives for supporting us, and Wally Marshall, Rack Navigation Lighting, Uptail Communication, and Low Pro Rod Racks, our sponsors. Our wives for sure for supporting everything we do, because there's a lot of fishing that goes on, a lot of pre-fishing goes on. I'm sure there's a lot of shopping that goes on too, but we had to spend a lot of time on the water, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. This is our first tournament together, and we've enjoyed it.
Awesome.
We've almost fought several times over the last 2 days, but we made it through it anyway. Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you.
What a great event! This is our first American Crappie Trail tournament together, and like I said, I just want to thank our wives for putting up with us and letting us do what we love to do. We fish every weekend, and this weekend was no different. We just went out there and we fished one lake up on the north, and we burnt that hole up. We caught every fish in there, and that's the best we could do. So
Awesome.
Thank you,
guys. Congratulations again on a great top 10. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 5 left. Does that look about right?
Hey, this is getting a lot better now. We get by these next 2 here,
yeah.
Then we'll be somewhere.
Do you know the numbers on this? You want to know them ahead of time? I'll just call them out. What do you think? You ready? All right. All right, coming up next, they are a B&M Pro Staff sponsored team of Kent Driscoll and John Harrison. They had 1138 on day 1. They're going to need 1065 to move into the lead. And yes, they do have a 7-fish limit. Guys, welcome to Championship Saturday. How you doing?
Awesome.
You're up here again. You were up here doing a little afternoon show. You ready? Yep. Oh, we'll get all the hands shaking and good to go. Let's find these fish now. You guys ready? 1065. Let's see what we got, guys. Get out of the way here. You're going to do it, guys. Check it out. 1156 for a 2-day total of 2294. Welcome to the lead, guys. Kent Driscoll, John Harrison. Way to go, guys.
It's been rough.
All right. Hey, we're going to talk later. He wants to go ahead and get this big fish weighed, okay? All right. Got him? All right, here we go, guys. Going to be at 160, guys, 160. All right, now you can take a deep breath. Let's chat here for a second.
Whew, it's been a tough week, I can tell you. It's been hot. We've really enjoyed it here. Caught a lot of fish. I want to thank American Crappie Trail for having us, putting all this on. I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's been fun.
And
we've had a ball.
And you guys were a little scared too.
Yeah, we had to quit fishing.
Little panic. You stopped a little early, making sure you had your fish in and good.
That was our fault. The fish would have lived good. We put a little bit too much ice out there in the water for them. We just overdone it. We had to put a couple bags of ice in there, and our fish got to looking bad about 10:30. So we just called it. We lost a 180 on our scales, and hey, it's what it is. But we had a great time, and we'd like to thank all our sponsors. Jack Wells at B&M Poles, War Eagle Boats, Bobby Garland Baits, Jeff at Fin Spins. We'd like to thank all them for helping us out here.
Right on. You good?
I'm good.
I'm going to step in front of you. Kent?
Hey, man.
Hey. Did he miss anything? I'm giving you the opportunity to add to it, so let's go.
I think John summed it up pretty good. I want to thank the good Lord above and our family for supporting us. And I want to thank my partner, man. He came down 2 days ahead of me and pre-fished. I got down on Tuesday night, so that really helped us, man. This is a big lake, but it's a great lake. It's super fertile. There's a lot of different styles to fish down here. We enjoy coming here, and just a big shout out to ACT, man. They do a great job putting these tournament trails on, and we're proud to be a part of this program.
Right on. I'm taking the microphone. You're done.
That's it, man.
It's time to move to the hot seat, guys. We're going to say goodbye to Kent and Drew. Oh. Get you a little photo op while we say goodbye to these guys. Hey, congratulations on a great 2 days. We appreciate it. Thank you, Drew. Hey, Drew, you going to do me a favor? Just take these fish over the bump stick for me. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, guys, welcome to the hot seat. Oh, I'm sorry. I hit you right in the face there. I didn't mean that. Are you okay? Yep. All right. Coming up next, we have the Honey Hole sponsor team of Scotty Johnson and Jason Thomas. They had 11:47 yesterday. Come on up, guys. Tough day today. I don't see a weighing bag, but that's okay.
That's an understatement, really. Man, we had 7 really, really good fish, and apparently we miscounted. We brought 8 to the scales, and rules are rules. There's nothing you can do about it. We counted them 3 times, and apparently we need to go back to kindergarten, I guess, because we kept making 8, 7 somehow. But,
there's always a fan that's always stuck to the side of that live well. It gets us all every once in a while, and that's okay.
We had some studs though, big ones.
Right on. Let's don't talk about what happened wrong. Let's talk about everything that got you here.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll tell you straight up. My partner worked his behind off. That sucker hustled. He fished hard. He went everywhere. And honestly, I feel terrible for letting him down. I do. I feel sick. This man worked his behind off. He would have got all the credit. If we had won the whole thing, I'd have give it all to him, man. He really did. He did it all. And I let him down. So.
No, you didn't. It's all good. Jason, let's don't talk about the day, but anybody, your sponsors you'd like to thank or anything you'd like to discuss?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and second, my wife, lovely wife, and my beautiful kids for letting me fish. Did all of the fishing that I do. This is one of the toughest things that I've played golf, competitively. This is one of the toughest things, but me and Scotty were both raised the right way, and the integrity for us to walk up here and take a defeat like we would a victory. And there is no blame that Scotty should take.
Yeah.
We're both very important, to each other's success, and we'll be back. It hurts that we had a good stringer, but it happened. So can't thank the American Crappie Trail, the whole team. I don't want to forget anybody, so I don't want to name names, for allowing to have the opportunity to become better fishermen. And thank Jinko Fishing, Honey Hole Tackle Shop, Pro Built Jigs, Ingale Coolers, Meat Getter Jigs. I think that's it. So
All right. Tough guys, but a class act nonetheless. Congratulations on a great top 10, guys. We really appreciate it. Congratulations, guys. All right, moving on, guys. Are we going to talk about it? Let me just get going. All right, he says, let's just go. All right, so there, the Lucas Oil Outdoor sponsored team, along with the B&M Pro Staff team of Tommy Moss and Brad Calhoun, had 11:58 yesterday. They do have a 7-fish limit. Going to need 11:36 to get them, guys. How you doing, guys? Welcome to Championship Saturday. Good to see you, Tommy. Let's get right to it. What do you say? 11:36, guys. I think we're going to be a touch short there. 9:65, guys. 9:65 for a two-day total of 21:23. Probably not the finish you wanted, but a great, great top 10 nonetheless.
Well, I don't want to talk about the fishing yet. But look, a lot of people that play golf talk about how much integrity is in the game of golf. Those two guys that just left here that are from this area, you know, that's classy as it gets. When you bring 8 fish up, you can talk about golf all you want, but crappie fishing, ACT, that's what it's all about when you do that. And talking about fishing, we had one fish at 12 o'clock today. My partner was in a panic mode.
Isn't he always in a panic mode, though?
Not like he was at 12 o'clock.
Okay, all right.
But look, we had a great time, had a great week. The people down here are unbelievable. The fishery is unbelievable.
Sorry.
You know, whether you're going to eat, where you stay, where you buy gas, where you buy bait, everybody is as friendly as they can be. Just want to thank them. I want to thank my wife. She gets on to me every time. Everybody else thanks your wife but you. Thank you, Linda, for allowing me to do this.
All right, Brad, let's hear it.
Hey, I need to thank my wife for letting me come, too. So, but no, we had a great day and caught a lot of fish all week long. Today wasn't our day. We had to make a move, and it was just one of those days. And we want to thank Lucas Oil Outdoor Line. They got some good products. We used a lot of Lucas Oil this week running up and down the river. B&M poles, we used the Pro Staffs. We fished in 30 foot of water, 16 foot deep, and caught fish.
Awesome. Did you guys get it all? Tommy, Brad, congratulations on top 10. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. Here you go, Tommy. Get them. Got 3 to go, Mr. Driscoll. 3 left.
3 more.
3 more.
Let's weigh them up, see what happens.
Let's go. I'm ready. You ready?
Let's do it.
You ready? All right. He's like, man, a few words there. Let's get going. All right. They were in 3rd place yesterday. They had 11:67. Going to need 11:27 to take the hot seat today. Let's bring up Dustin Taylor, Josh Colvin with a 7-fish limit. N&J Oilfield Supply and Services, Pro Built Jigs, Ranger Boats, and Yamaha. Guys, welcome to Championship Saturday. How you doing? Good? You ready? Let's talk later. Let's see what we got here. 11:27, guys. You got them? No. He says no, but you're close. 10:50 for a 2-day total of 22:17, guys. Not a lot of excitement there, but hey, awesome 2-day tournament for you guys.
Oh, absolutely. We just want to thank the AC American Crappie Trail to have the ability just to be up here in the top 10. We've been in a lot of tournaments and had some bad luck and didn't make it to the top 10 when we should have. But we want to thank Pro Built Jigs, N&J Oilfield Supply, B&M Poles. Also want to thank my wife for letting me come out and fish these tournaments. We really enjoyed today. The tournament. It was a blast.
Awesome. What do you miss, Josh?
First and foremost, I want to thank the good Lord for creating such a nice fishery for us to come fish. I want to thank my wife, Elena, and my daughter, Lily, to let me come and do this. And then, of course, Ranger Boats, B&M Poles, Pro Built Jigs. Who else? Honey Hole Outdoors for providing all the tackle we need. Couldn't have done it without them.
Right on. Good, guys?
We're good.
Congratulations. I'm sure you're going to see a good payday today, guys. Congratulations on a great top 10. Appreciate it. Here's your fish, guys. Here's your fish. 2 left, guys. We're not even going to talk about it. Let's just go on. Let's roll. All right. He's ready. We're going. All right. They were in 2nd place yesterday. They had 11:78. Going to need 11:16 today. Let's bring in Strike King Pro Staff sponsored team. Tim Blackley, Philippines, 7-fish limit. How you doing, Philip?
Good.
Tim, I got to shake it again.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back.
We're back. I don't know if everybody remembers, but we was in this exact position last year. With them sitting there when we weighed.
You ready to find out?
Yep.
All right, let's do it, guys. You ready? 11:16 to knock them off this time. You going to do it? Come on! Yes, you are, folks. 12:52 for a two-day total, 24:30. You did it, guys. Congratulations, Philip. Tim, before you collect yourself, big fish?
Yes.
Big fish to weigh. All right. Let me take that microphone. Let's get you find that fish, okay? 24:32 day total. We're going to add your big fish today. It's going to come in at 196, guys. 196. Great fish nonetheless. Hold that one up there, Philip. We'll go. I'm going to hand this back to you. Let's talk about it.
All right. It's been a nice week.
Deep breath. It's all good.
It is. We've been stressed about. I guess he wants to get a picture. He wants a picture. We've been stressed all week about being able to keep these fish alive. You know, we do everything we can. We run oxygen on them, keep ice on them, G-juice. We look at them quite often, and we did lose a couple, but they were cold fish, so it didn't really hurt us. We had a good week of fishing. We traveled a lot of miles by water and by land, and just everything worked out. We had a good weight today. You know, it's going to be hard to overcome 13.5 pounds yesterday for the guys had, but they're great guys, and it'll be a shootout, I think.
Definitely. Philip, yeah, anything you'd like to add there?
We had a great time. You know, it was warm like everywhere else, but it wasn't that bad today. I mean, we fished clean. We didn't lose hardly any fish, and you know, we're just happy to be sitting here, hoping we got just enough to overcome Thatcher's 13.
Well, we're going to find out here in just a second. Let's get our thank yous in place here real quick, Tim.
We fished. We fished a little bit different from what I normally fish. I grew up at Reelfoot, and I'm normally I normally fish stumps, but we were actually fishing schooling fish that were chasing shad. And one of the keys to our success is the wind didn't need to blow, and it was blowing when we got there this morning. For people that don't know or don't really watch, when the wind blows, the shad go down. And with our experience here, when the shad went down, the crappie quit biting. So we figured out early that we had to run to areas when the wind blew from different directions all day. So we would run to these areas and fish the slick spots where the shad were up high and the crappie was right under them. One weird thing today, we didn't hardly catch any gar. Yesterday we probably caught 50 or 60. But anyway, one of the keys to our success was 16-foot BGJP pose, B&M. Some of the bites were so light, and everything it touches that pole, you see it. B&M Pose is a great sponsor. They do us a good job. Vicious Line, Abernathy's Marine, running a new Suzuki motor F250. It's an awesome motor, quiet. We run it a lot of miles this week, and great gas mileage. Strike King Lures. Some of our fish this week come from Strike King Orange and Chartreuse Joker. That was a great bait, and it's awesome.
Awesome. Philip, anything you'd like to add to it, sir?
You know, I had a blast fishing with Tim. I want to thank my wife for taking care of all my chores while I'm out having fun.
All right, guys. Well, hey, welcome to the hot seat. You guys are the leaders right now. So here we go, 24:30. Let us move these fish off here. I can't. All right, Thatcher, come on, Buzz. Come on up here, guys. Had 13:29 yesterday. Had need 11:01 today, and you guys did catch a 7-fish limit, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go ahead and get all the thank yous and everything out of the way first, and then we're going to find out who's going to be the next winner here at Ouachita, okay?
Well, first I want to thank my wife and my little nephew, Riker. Hey, guys. Man, these two guys here, I knew they were going to catch them. They always do. Me and Buzz stuck to our game plan. Hopefully it pans out. I'd like to thank Crappie Monster Jigs. We put them to work this week. We caught them on a Strike King Joker, Orange and Chartreuse also. Tipped with a minnow. I'd like to thank Missouri Goldfish Hatchery, Randy Weltman. They take care of us. They get all our minnows, anything we want. Blake and Reese Phillips, I mean, they help us more than anything. Like they they take care of us. They're always rooting for us and pulling through. Gill Reaper baits, the eye hole jig, and the underspin. It's got a bait holder in it. Who else, Buzz? Jack.
Go ahead, Buzz. You can say it.
I'd like to thank my mom. She travels with us at these tournaments, and she always cooks cooks food for us and washes all our laundry and everything. Takes pretty good care of us. So.
Thanks, Renee. We couldn't do it without them.
All right. Well, we're going to see if you did it or not.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. You're going to need 11:01. You guys will step up and watch. You can sit over there either way. 11:01 to find out who's going to be our Ouachita champion. Here we go, guys. And I'll tell you what. You guys did it. You guys did it right there. Here we go. 11:79. 25:08. Buster Braun, Thatcher Waymire, Ouachita River champions. Congratulations, guys. You had to make it interesting there. Hold that guy up now. You've been waiting to do that a while, haven't you? Go ahead, man. Hold it up good. All right, man. I know we normally take a break right now, but I just got to come to you real quick. What's going through your mind right now, man?
I'm beyond excited. I mean, this is what our hard work, dedication, and chasing the dream that we. I mean, that's what we
I'm
wanna
shaking
do.
for you too, buddy.
I know, man. I can't. I mean, this is what crappie fishing is standing up here holding these trophies. I mean, we like the money and the boat, but I can put this on the dresser, on the shelf or something. But I'd like to thank all my family back home, everybody, Cody Whittle, Philip Haynes, Andrew Pauling. They helped me rig my boat, all the electronics and everything on it. Kayla, Philip's wife. I know we were out there till 2 o'clock in the morning rigging it after work and everything, and I know what that glare means whenever they come in. It's time to go home, but I'm appreciate it. My wife, I love you. Dylan, this one's for you, buddy.
All righty, guys. Tell you what, we're going to talk about it more. I'm going to bring up Sam Heaton. I'm going to bring up Matt Morgan. I'm going to give you a big check. Folks, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with our Ouachita champions, Thatcher Waymire and Buzz Braun. Be right back. I get it.
From the tackle store to your truck, to your boat on the lake, back to the ramp, and all the way home. Angle Coolers have you covered.
Clean up your toughest messes super easy, super fast. Only Super Clean is formulated to do the work for you. Just spray it on and watch the grease and grime wash away. Super Clean is the only cleaner degreaser that is scientifically formulated to kick any mess to the curb, so you can move on to more important things. For all of your greasiest, grimiest, toughest tasks around the house, shop, or garage, Super Clean gets the job done. Super Clean. Super easy, super fast.
Abernathy's Cycles, an authorized powersport dealership in Union City, Tennessee. The nation's largest Polaris ATV and UTV dealership. Unbelievable selection. New model ATVs, motorcycles, scooters. Experienced staff with over-the-top service, repair, and diagnostics to keep your vehicle running at top performance. 64 years of the best quality service and the best quality products. Abernathy's Cycles, proud sponsor of the American Crappie Trail.
As an angler on the American Crappie Trail, the RTD saves us tons of time, as time is money. High wind, low light, works every time.
Official line threading device of the American Crappie Trail.
Here's the future of rod threading, the RTD from Erupt Fishing. Quit wasting time and start stringing line with the RTD.
Wow, wow, what a weigh-in we had today here on beautiful, beautiful Lake Ouachita. You know, I am so proud of these two young men. They have really accomplished something in their fishing career. They're young, they're the young lions, and I'm so proud of them. Matt, what do you got for them?
I got a check, but before I get to that, I want to tell you of the highest compliment
I met you guys, I guess, was it last year? Kentucky Lake was one of your first tournaments you fished. I think you probably had a little bit of persuasion by some of the Missouri anglers to, hey, come fish this, you're going to enjoy it. I remember probably the first thing you said to me is, man, it's got to be horrible sitting over there in that camera boat. You were setting up on a lawn chair on the front of the boat. And as we've had a few conversations, I'm real proud to say that the guys have upgraded to a 22-foot Ranger. They've got the best electronics. They've got the best of the poles, rod holders, you name it, they've got it all. And this is what makes me, as an American Crappie Trail tournament director, happy to see. I'm going to be dead honest with you. If I had to root for somebody, Tim's a good friend. But I said, this is a day when I woke up this morning, I don't feel good about this because I really, really want to see you two young guys win. As doing what I'm doing, seeing two young guys travel and fish and give it all they got, I'm telling you, I'm probably more proud to hand over a check for over 27 grand with a Ranger RT 188 with contingencies to both of you. Congratulations.
A new Ranger boat with an Evinrude motor and big fish.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's set that down. You said, let's set these down so you don't totally drop them. I'm talking to you in the weigh-in line, and you say, hey, I may get a little bit emotional. And I look at you and say, if you're not emotional, it's not real, Yep. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to have one fantastic TV show.
Exactly.
You know who their spotter was all day?
Who?
The cameraman.
Oh.
The cameraman. Tim Walsh was with us. He
Tim
was with them
Walsh.
all day. Caught over 65 fish. Tim said 65. What was it?
Yeah, we beat on them.
They beat on them. And it was one of those deals where I really kind of felt like, had you burn your hole up, I sent Tim out with them early at live well checks. He went with them the whole way. Right. It was yours to lose. When you go drop 13 and a quarter, you go drop 13 and a quarter on them in the first day, it's yours to lose, but I thought it was going to be like a rookie mistake. I'm going to be honest. Did you burn them?
We knew that we had two other spots that were just like that. We figured this Monday we fished down there and caught them good, but we weren't trying to. Like, we were just seeing the area, what creek channel, what backwater, what lake, what river, what brush pile, you name it. We fished it all. We fished from Arkansas all the way to Columbia. We fished dam to dam, and we figured we caught quality fish down south. Wednesday morning, me and Buzz, we were tired. We stay on the water, get up 2 in the morning. We don't go to, we work hard at it. And we went down there, and it didn't all click together until Wednesday. We went in there. I could turn my Humminbird. I scrolled back to, minused it out, all the way out, scoped it out. I was like, what's up with these creeks? What's different? What makes it a better quality fish environment? Backed it out. Me and Buzz, we just took 5 minutes. We sat down. We looked at our map. Shorter creeks, not long creeks. 200. You don't want to. Them long ones, we didn't have any luck. We'd kind of get burnt out. We found these shorter creeks, but they have to have a creek channel running in them. It had to have, and it was straight off a bend, off a river channel. The current was coming in one way, and the creek was running the other. There was always water with 85 to 91 water temp, surface temp. Them fish, they just suffocate. We was catching them. Minnows were dying. We was catching them. The fins were out of the back. That was just. But, our second spot today, we went in there, and we put our rods down, and we eased up there, and we was catching them 2 at a time. 2 at a time.
Divine intervention, right? You needed another fish or two.
Yep. We was and when you catch them 2 at a time that good, they haven't been pressured. we just went to catching and catching, and I'm so thankful. I appreciate all y'all. My family at home, love you.
Buster, let me ask you a question. Thatcher's doing a lot of talking. What was your feelings of your chances to win
After yesterday or at the start of the tournament?
today when you blasted out when you left out this morning?
I thought we had a pretty good chance. We saved some backup fish yesterday, so I felt pretty good about it, really.
So after yesterday, y'all were thinking about today.
Yeah.
Great.
And it was slow fishing. I watched them for a couple of hours. It was slow fishing. Take that for me, Jamie. It was slow fishing. They were moving at a crawl. All right. I heard some people say they couldn't get a bite unless they were moving 0.6 or faster. These guys were methodical about what they were doing. I think one thing that Thatcher keyed in on was there's a lot of backwater and a lot of creeks off of this, but that creek channel is the highway, right? And when I went in to the creek they were in, I thought, my gosh, how did nobody else find this? Because you've got cypress knobs, you got cypress trees, you got underwater stumps, you've got 8 foot of water in the creek channel, and a small flat off of it, literally to the point where these guys were just catching them literally barely underneath the surface. So, what he just explained is a lot of really, really good information. And then as I'm watching, it all clicks. It all makes sense. I'm going to wrap this thing up and just say, look, again, I am so, so proud of 2 young anglers from Stover, Missouri that put a ton of money, a ton of effort, a ton of time, blood, sweat, tears to get to this point to be all of the best in the country. Sam, we got Grenada, Mississippi, October 25th and 26th coming up.
It's going to be a huge tournament. We're going to have a lot of fish caught. Whatever you do, don't miss Grenada, Mississippi.
That's right. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching. God bless you. God bless America. We will see you guys in October, our last qualifying tournament of 2019.
Lucas Oil's Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Outboard Engine Oil will not only produce a level of confidence with each trip to the lake, but also provide trust backed by rigorous testing on the track as well as on the water. Lucas Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Oil has an extensive additive package that will provide clean burning, smooth running, and maximum performance stability to any outboard on the market today. Lucas Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Oil will not void your manufacturer's warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine Products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world. Whether you're jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole. 3rd-generation family company with over 70 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Poles, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. B&M Poles, official pole of the American Crappie Trail.
Clean up your toughest messes super easy, super fast. Only Super Clean is formulated to do the work for you. Just spray it on and watch the grease and grime wash away. Super Clean is the only cleaner degreaser that is scientifically formulated to kick any mess to the curb, so you can move on to more important things. For all of your greasiest, grimiest, toughest tasks around the house, shop, or garage, Super Clean gets the job done. Super Clean, super easy, super fast.